Well, good evening. It's Friday again. I guess you noticed that bit, although the days are kind of blending into each other these days, aren't they? So, it's another stream. However, it's not just any old another stream. For this week, and in fact, for the whole freaking weekend, we've got a big old streamathon going on. Streamathon for who, you might ask? Well, if you've been watching the video that I've had on in the background, you may have noticed that there's some computers there, and in fact, it is the Centre for Computing History. And they're in a spot of bother. You see, this little virus thing that's been doing the rounds, it's made us all stay in, which means we can't go to the museum, which means they've lost quite a significant chunk of their revenue. Hence, myself and a few other retro gaming folks, my office sorceress, I wish. Almost, though. Yeah, myself and a few other retro gaming folks have got together and we're going to try and raise them a little bit of cash. Hence, I have this very useful donation link. So, before I start blathering on any longer, let's get to some games. So I'm going to be playing some 3D platformers, and I hope you enjoy 3D platformers, because I flipping do. I don't know why I like them so much, but I do. And for the one I'm going to show you, we need a little bit of context. So I'm going to show you a good 3D platformer, and then I'm going to show you its sequel, which is significantly less good. So, just bear with me while I get the audio sorted. What ho, Snorkers, welcome. It's James, isn't it? Mr. O'Grady. I like your moustache. Output the audio, please. So, I suspect you'll probably recognise this one. It is in fact Spyro 3. And I've left the audio on the loud one. Brilliant. That's a good start, isn't it? So yeah, this is what a Spyro game is supposed to look like, right? So, just keep all this in mind. This is a PS1 game. It's a latter-day PS1 game, so it looks quite good for the platform, but still, PS1 game. So, very polygonal. Shut up, Zoe. We know. So, just so you've got a feel of how it looks, and I need to show you this guy up here, Hunter, because, again, you need to see what it looks like on here, right? So he's got a big mouth, very polygonal, as I say. Now, this is Spyro 3, so for the following game, they wanted to put it on the brand new PS2, which had just come out, and just think about how you do it. If you were putting a game from the PS1 on PS2, you'd perhaps go back to the original sort of design of the characters and maybe think about what sort of details you could put in, maybe to make the best use of the brand new hardware, because the PS2 was pretty powerful for its time. You know where I'm going with this, don't you? If you know anything about the Spyro series, you know exactly where I'm going with this. Indeed. I'm going to switch to the game now, and you will see exactly the horrors that I'm about to bring upon you. I haven't played this game, but I've seen it in action. And after the horrendously long loading time and all these logos, we might actually get into the game. We might. Yes, here we go. I must mention that this is the GameCube version because the PS2 version wouldn't work on my PS2. And this is the quality that we're dealing with, folks. Okay, there's a lot to... Interesting. My controller isn't working. I swear I tested this beforehand. This is a great start, isn't it? Don't worry, this is par for the course. Hello there, is that Jason or Katrina or somebody else? Just trying to sort out the flipping technical issues. Because of course there's technical issues. Of course. See if my controller works this time. We go through all this bunkum. First day on the... Yeah, well, yeah, that's it. You know. This is what you get. Get the intern to do all the dirty jobs. There we go, that's more like it. So let's start a new game. Are you ready for some of the best cutscenes you've ever seen in gaming? After a brief loading. Ready? Jeepers creepers, what the heck was that? What are these facial expressions?
They sure do look happy, don't they, Spyro?
Who does?
Well, it's not every day that a dragon gets his dragonfly.
What? Well,
Right, Sparks.
I'm sure that was a very important piece of dialogue. Here we go. If
We meet again.
can I just mention at this juncture,
I'm back, and I'm
this character
stronger than ever.
fell in some lava and
Who are you
died.
calling little, Shorty? Nobody invited you. This is an invitation-only party.
New friends, yeah.
Really?
Friends made of,
You know, you should
like
join
putty?
us. We would make a great team.
Honestly.
What do you want this time, Ripto?
Like, it's like, you know them, you know them high quality filters you can get for,
You're not hired
for
brains,
old
you
2D games. You can,
dinosaurian
certain
lad.
emulators have the high quality filters, don't they? It's
I
like
sent
they've
you
done that
back
with
to the
3D
place I
models.
found you,
It's
unemployed in Molten Crater, begging for work from Nasty Nork. Now, back to what I was saying.
I think Nasty Nork's also
What
dead.
do I want this time? I'm
Though I think he
glad
also
that you
comes back
asked,
later.
Purple Pest, and I will be happy to demonstrate.
Flippin' hell, this just
Since
goes on,
I've
doesn't
had
it?
enough to do with dragons, I thought perhaps dragonflies.
What on earth? Hang on, so what's happening? Has he just...
Well, that
Has he done that thing they did in Doctor Who where they just teleport everyone away?
You see, without the power of dragonflies, the dragons are nothing. Soon the dragon homelands
This is-
will be mine.
Okay, thanks. Why has Spyro got balloons of himself at his own
Totally
party?
stole all the dragonflies. Even Sparks is gone.
Goodness, these animations.
Don't worry. I think I know where to start. Follow me.
Just the... I go on about animations in... Oh. That's a good start. New follower. Hello. Westy Burgers, thank you very much for following.
Sparks! I thought I lost you, pal.
Yeah, but but posters and balloons, slightly different kettle of fish. Also, actually, whose party was that? Because they were just sort of
I think I may have figured out a way to catch those
there.
dragonflies.
What were they actually
Stand
doing?
back.
I think I missed an important bit of dialogue.
Whoa! What'd you do that for?
Drat, that didn't exactly work right. I'm still learning,
Yeah,
you know,
figured.
Spyro. The good news is I've created a powerful magic that will enable you to use different breath abilities.
Quite
The
frankly,
bad
with
news
this
is
game,
you're gonna have to find dragon runes to use them.
oh
Since
my
the spell
goodness, the
scatters them in
textures as
different
well.
parts of the dragon
This is a
body.
next-gen system. It doesn't. It
Cool.
looks
Come on,
worse.
Sparks. Let's get going. We've got a lot of work ahead of us if we want to find those dragonflies. Do you think
Wow.
we'll ever get a
Beat
day
us
off?
over the head with the plot, why don't you? You could. Oh my goodness, what is that? Why does he look so angry? Yeah, I think the Computer Museum channel is supposed to be hosting the stream. Why are they not? Are they not pulling the weight already? Dear oh dear, can't get the staff. Honestly. Don't crash on me, emulator. Oh wow, okay. One loading screen and then another loading screen that looks totally different. That's fantastic, that isn't it? All right. Oh, wow. That is the That's me pushing the stick as far as it'll go. Also, both bots activating each other. That's good, isn't it? Still haven't worked that bit out. Wow. Okay. This controls really badly, man. Oh my goodness. Okay. They end up trying to steal the dragon treasure. No space after the full stop. Yes, very good. Yeah, thanks. Who's playing this that A, hasn't already played a Spyro game, B, isn't going straight for the treasure, and C, won't work out that the dragonfly collects the treasure? I mean, you don't need to tell us. What is this? Oh, well, you're going to tell me. Eventually. Oh no, Bianca's going to tell me.
Take this dragon rune to the dragon spirit over there.
Dragon,
With
dragon,
this rune,
dragon, dragon,
you'll be
dragon,
able to
dragon,
combine
dragon,
magic
dragon,
with
dragon,
magic
dragon, dragon,
and grant you
dragon,
bubble
dragon,
breath to
dragon,
catch
dragon, dragon,
dragonflies.
dragon.
They're
Bubble
shy
breath?
and will probably run away from you anytime you come near them.
Blimey, yeah. Yeah, I've found that. Twitch just seems to sort of do what it wants sometimes.
Tap your L button to switch back.
Tap
and
my
forth
L
between
button.
fire and
That's
bubble
something that
breath.
I don't like in games, and the original Spyros do it as well. They reference buttons on the controller. No, I don't know. It's just a pet peeve. I'm sure it doesn't bother anybody else. Can I make the camera a bit faster? Active. There we go. Continue. That's. I mean, it's a slight improvement. That's weird. When you stop moving the camera, it sort of tries to go back to itself. Flipping weird. I think what happens with hosting is that if you're already hosting somebody, if there's already somebody there, it won't override it. Oh wow. This is like flipping Zardoz. The gun is good. Right, okay. Bubble breath. This is just what we needed in our Spyro game. Flipping bubble breath. So what? Okay. I'm suspecting that my Xbox controller is not quite... In fact, yes, the controls aren't exactly right. What's my L button? Because it's not that. Is it that? I may have to dip into the options menu. Really? Try charging these baskets or use your breath on them. You never know what you'll find. Well, no, actually, you kind of do know what you'll find. It's always going to be one of them. Always. Every single time. Sometimes a few of them, but very rarely. Good grief. The control, it feels... Oh, now the camera... Right, one thing at a time. So the Spyro moves like a flipping slug sat on top of a snail, sat on top of a tortoise. Dear oh dear. What? Do you have to stop me every flipping time? Dragonflies on the loose. Right, I need to check my controls just to make sure I've got the L button mapped to something. Standard controller, yes indeed. Z is L. So what's L then? L. Like the left trigger. Yeah, so that's set, okay. No, I don't want to stop. Yeah, it's Spyro, but it's not the good kind. Also, the controls are not working. The L button is not doing anything. That's a bit of a concern. Yeah, this is a testament to how much you should make sure things work before messing about with them. This literally is not working at all. It said press L, didn't it? Strange. Unless that's the problem. There we go, sorted. So you gotta blow bubbles at the dragonflies.
Hey, it's Toons!
Yeah, Toons. Hello, Rock. Yeah, it's Spyro, but not as you know it. I mean, we've still got the sheep at least. That's a mainstay of Spyro. This camera just does not want to move at all. It's a very fussy camera. Jeepers creepers. Well, at least you can still charge and get around, I suppose. Oh, really? Can you not? I like how the sheep is just bouncing, flipping bouncing in place.
So where exactly do I find these butterflies, Sparks?
Inside the sheep. Yes, very good. I did not ask for that, but I got it nonetheless. Oh, did I actually hit the sheep? Didn't seem like it. Did see a 1-up somewhere as well, hang on. Was it mean, there's something up there. Jeepers creepers. What the hell did they do with the camera, man? The sheep's done something. It just disappeared. Goodness. I'm going to have a real hard time controlling this. I'm going to have to change the camera back. Thank you. Continue. Yeah. I mean, it's still slow as balls, but at least it kind of moves a bit more. It doesn't like me moving and moving the camera at the same time. What's Hunter got to say for himself then?
Hey, Spyro.
Why did they stand around awkwardly before talking to you?
Then press the A button again in
Yeah,
midair.
yeah.
You can glide.
Gee, thanks. They really did they overdid the voice, didn't they? I mean, Hunter's voice was over the top in the original Spyro 2 and 3, but chuff me. This is just a struggle. Oh, also, something I must mention. Down here is when you've finished the game, you go down here to get to the final, the final boss, right? And not only can you see like bits of sparkly stuff coming out of there, there is somewhere, I think it might be here, where you can slam the ground and just get straight through to it without actually doing anything. I mean, I'm not going to try and do it, but it is... Oh! Never mind. I didn't even mean to do that, and it just did it anyway. That goes to show how easy it is to do. Damn. Well, I hope... Speedrun, you're not even kidding. That's if it loads. I mean, look... Oh, there we go, yeah. I've still got to fight the boss. I don't even know what I'm doing. Yeah, there it is. Final boss. I hope I don't need, like, ice breath or anything. You've caused me enough problems. I've not even done anything yet. I've literally done... I've saved one flipping...
Pocus.
Hocus pocus. Is that all you got? Oh, wow. Who do you think you are, Dingo Dial? Oh, well, we're here now. What? So, hang on. First of all, I can't see anything because you pointed the camera away from him. Well, hang on. What's the plan? Am I just got to wait for him to stop stunlocking him? Is there really no invincibility frames? Dear, oh dear, this game just gets better and better. Cheaters never prosper. You're damn right, RJF. Flipping hell. This... I just cannot believe how they managed to balls this up so much. Oh god. Evening Chris Mad Max 1. How's it going? I hope you're also it unlocks onto you. Why can he stunlock you? Oh, brilliant. You know what? You know what? I think I should restart because fighting the final boss is probably not a great idea. Brother Captain Birdseye, welcome. My goodness, there's so much happening I can't keep up. Yeah, for those of you just joining us, I just managed to get to the final boss instantaneously. Literally right after starting the game. By accident. I mean, I was demonstrating how you did it, but I didn't realise I was in exactly the right place to do it. Hopefully it's not going to load the boss fight. Yeah, it is. Brilliant. Let's try the other save game. As you can see, this is an extremely professional stream. You know what else? I don't think the purely for demonstration is well, that was the plan. I don't think the Just Giving doodah is working properly because it's supposed to have an alert when people donate, and I noticed that What Host Snorkers has donated because I can see it on the little ticker. But it didn't come up, unless it did come up and I just wasn't paying attention. Let's try that again, shall we? When it's finished loading. Has everybody been enjoying the sun anyway? It's been a lovely day today. I've managed to get sunburned by sitting outside. Right, so I've got to go get the flipping bubble breath. Oh, I've got to sit through all this bunkum. Glory be. Get on with it! Just get on with it! Thank you. Why couldn't it give... First of all, why couldn't it give me this at the start? Like, why do I need to go through all this process? You pulled up the blinds. Yeah, I guess that counts. I mean, I'm still behind some blinds here because I'm in a room with windows, but the windows point inwards. That's the best explanation I have. It's strange. I'm in a converted garage, so yeah, it's not. Don't really get much sunlight in here. Every time the bad guy. Yes, thank you. We've already worked out the treasure. So I've got to capture the dragonfly by blowing bubbles at it.
Hey, it's Toons!
And I mean, were we supposed to know that character? Because Spyro acted as if it was a known character. You know what I mean? Also, a bit disappointed that they've not hidden something behind the waterfall. They had ample opportunity to do so. Bye oh bye. So shall we try and find a level? I mean, I don't know. Get on with it! The windows point inwards. Yeah, it's strange. Because this used to be the garage, so we've got the garage and then what we lovingly call the utility room, which has no utilities in it. More of a pantry, if anything. And then we've got the conservatory, the handmade conservatory, not by me. And then so there's a window point to the utility room, and then the utility room has a window point to the conservatory. It's weird. It's weird.
Hey, Spyro, you know, if you press...
You know, the remake is one of the best remakes I've ever played. It is absolutely amazing. Only trouble I have with it is I feel like the sound design's a bit weedy compared to the original, but that's just a me thing. Certainly better than what this situation has to offer. And yes, I have appropriated that from Jim Sterling. 50-year-old guy with fake dancing in World War II songs outside his front door. Yeah, probably best avoid that one. Alright, so what's the situation here then? Check out this big lock. It's surrounded by magical energy. I bet you could unlock it if you zap it with your electric breath. Is that the electric breath that I don't have? Why does Spyro have weapons? Why? Hard to breathe and massive. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't so bad outside hours because, well, to put it lightly, social distancing's gone out the window a little bit. That's all I have to say about that, though. I mean, you come here to escape from it all, not to hear more about it. I honestly can't tell if there's been any more donations. It looks like there may have been. I need to keep an eye on it. So hang on. So where am I going then? I'm going up here. That's if I can get up there. Sparks! Shut your flipping mouth! Yeah, we get it. Sakura trees, that's nice. Oh, here we go. Just float along.
Spyro. Use the stones to get to the dojo.
Oh, this is good.
Remember, Spyro, find the dragonflies before Ripto.
This is so you've got a dragon with a very stereotypical Japanese accent, and look what he's called. Brilliant. Enigma 776, welcome. It's weird seeing folks from the Ashen stream hanging around here, but hey, I ain't gonna complain. So I've got to sit on this, have I? If I can get there. Oh. Brilliant.
Slip space rupture detected.
Thank you for following. That's very kind of you. Ah, I think that's my mum that's donated. Ah. Is this ever gonna load? I'm always worried that it's just gonna crash because it is running in. Oh no, there we go. It is running in an emulator, so you never know. But it is also Dolphin, so it's like they know the stuff.
Oh no!
And it's it's also this game.
Riptocs have frozen all the Dragon Masters.
What on earth is a Riptoc? That's something that you've made up. Okay, so the Dragon Masters are all frozen.
You're going to.
Yeah. I know. I think I can work out that I need to use fire to melt ice. That's not beyond the realms of possibility. So what have we got already? I mean, I don't know. Yeah, that sounds right. I mean, I pay him rent, so come on. So we've got this very stereotypical Japanese environment. Wouldn't be so bad, but we've also got very stereotypical ninjas, which are even more stereotypical than the ones that were in Spyro 3, because they've got like the yeah and all that nonsense. Oh God, this camera. I mean, I know I keep going on about it, but it really is a struggle. Like, it just... It's like, to quote an REM song, it's like trying to push an elephant up the stairs. Oh, but then they've got different voices when I kill them? What? Jeepers creepers. This must be so difficult to watch. In fact, I probably won't be playing this for the entire 3 hours. I'll just put it that way. Alright, so I've got to catch this dragonfly. There we go, well done.
Hey, it's Steffi.
Hi Steffi, whoever you are. Can the dragonflies not find their own way back? I mean, they can fly. Also, is it just me or are these what are the Riptocs? No, Enigma, this is the 4th game. This is the sequel to the 3rd game, as you would imagine being the 4th game. Duh. And the 3rd game is one of my absolute favourite games ever. This is a travesty. Spyro and the Great Beyond. Yeah. Right, let's see what this jerk has to say then. Could they not protect themselves? Massive dragons.
Spyro, thank
Oh,
goodness
good.
you had the sense to free me from that icy cage. Who would have thought the Riptocs would dare invade the sacred Dragonfly Dojo? Spyro.
I mean, like I say, you didn't do much to defend it. Also, stereotypical accent.
Freeing all of the Dragon Masters.
Is that the level we're on?
The way of the dragon is to be a dragon.
You what? What on earth does that even mean? Hey Mikhail, how's it going? We're playing some flipping awful crap. This is just a joke. Okay, yeah. Open the door. Take 3 hours to do so. Thank you. Can I take control again now? Good grief. I mean, made the joke about speedrunning earlier. I don't think you can speedrun this. It's like treacle. Did I just pick up a gem that was worth 0? Chores? It's a bank holiday, you shouldn't be doing chores. Although... Actually, is it a bank holiday anywhere else, or is it just in the UK? He's also big and fat, so don't think you charge him yet. He's not that big, really. Also, he's doing that thing that guy in Indiana Jones did. That guy on the bridge with the sword. I think it was in the Temple of Doom. I have not seen that film for years. I need to see that again. Liberation Day. Is that the same sort of thing? Because it's VE Day here. One of the many holidays where people... It's an excuse for people to be super patriotic. I assume this was the 2nd game that I never played. It looks worse than the 3rd game, so I assumed it was the 2nd one. Honestly, like, and this is a next-gen one. I don't... Oh, there's a flipping crappy joke about fairies zapping you at some point as well, I'm fairly sure. But yeah, it really plays into the stereotype, because I guess they got lazy. Excuse to be drunk. Well, every day is an excuse to be drunk in the UK. Come on. Oh, we've got another dragonfly. Here we go. If I can find it. Why are they running away? Do they not want to be saved? Come here, you jerk. Flipping hell. Does it even follow like a pattern, or is it just running in random directions? Why do I have to blow bubbles at it? Alright, thank you for stopping.
Hey, it's Shellac!
Shellac. What on earth kind of name is Shellac? Yeah. And the thing is, they didn't... I mean, they did make... One Life Left is raiding us with 14 viewers. Thank you so much. John Mousley. Oh, right, so people have been coming in because I'm... You know what, this is literally the first time I've been raided, so... Yeah, this is an all-new experience. How about that? It also occurs to me that I've probably got over 3 viewers, so hopefully you guys are going to pull that average up and make me an affiliate tonight. How about that? Oh, balls. Oh, balls! Well, yeah, it is a polish thing, isn't it? But you wouldn't think that would be a name for a dragonfly. Or a name for anything. Alright, there's another master up there. Are they actually consequential at all? I guess I need him to open that door, don't I? Listen, One Life Left, I'm proud of you too. I'm proud of everybody who's going to be part of this. I know it's only just started, but it's going to be a great weekend. In fact, I dare you to find a worse game than this. Because, I mean, there's bad games, right? And, oh wow, rice paddies as well. That's good. Rice paddies that I can't burn. Oh, what a shame. Yeah, there's bad games, and you know, Superman 64 and the like. But when you've got a bad game that follows a series that was all really good games, that just makes it even worse. Oh, well, that appears to be the lightning breath that I needed. Yeah, it's like Crash of the Titans, which I will say is for me the absolute worst game that's ever been made, because it's pretends to be a Crash game, but it's just nothing like, and it well, I'll save that story for another day. But yeah, Action 52 and Cassette 50. You see, that's the thing though; they're standalone things, so they're not as egregious as making a game in a series that is bad. That's what I'm trying to say. Universal Studios, the game on the GameCube. I have seen. Oh wow! Hang on. Let's let this guy speak.
For your visit. It's usually a haven of tranquility. It is here that dragonflies grow up and train to be dragon companions.
Okay.
Protecting young dragonflies
Lore, everybody.
is a dragon sensei's highest calling, you know. And Spyro,
Slipspace rupture
your
detected.
efforts will result in much reward.
Thank you. Very good. If I mean, convince me that this is a good game, Kisra. I'd be happy to hear your thoughts, because or was it just a case of, I mean, when you're little, you'll just play out, won't you? I was speaking to somebody on Twitter. I think it was Stuart Henderson who I was talking to him about the game Battle Tanks on PS1, and I've played it. I used to play it when I was little, and I got quite far in the sort of story mode. Didn't finish it, but when I played it again recently, it's not ideal. Put it that way. It's not a great game. This looks like something I should save for later. But when I was little, I just played out because I had it, and now I've got the luxury of having like thousands of games I can play, literally. You know, I'm much pickier. In your 20s? Oh, right, well. Never mind then. You have no excuse. Yeah, I find that with 3D platformers, but the thing with the good ones is that they are really good, you know. So you've got the likes of Crash and Spyro, Super Mario 64, you know. The good ones are excellent. And the bad ones are extra bad. Because, you know, you got the likes of Bubsy 3D as well. And that didn't really follow good games. The Bubsy games were okay. I mean, yeah, Mario 64 is not... Oh, very good. We don't need this, the almost race... I mean, are they racist? I guess if I have to ask if they're racist, then they probably are. Croc. Now, Croc's an interesting one. I played that a few months ago on stream, actually, and it was okay. If it had better control, then it would be a much better game, much more enjoyable game, but the fact that the controls were so arse. Right, that's Moneybags. We know about Moneybags. Why does he look like he's talking when he's not? And his idle animation leaves a lot to be desired. Also, nice that he's wearing a kimono. I hope I've got 200 gems. I mean, it didn't let me check how many gems I had, but apparently I had enough. Oh yeah, Moneybags can do magic now, can he? Yeah, I mean, I think the camera... Oh wow, that's nice. Make them fall as well. Just what I needed. Just what I needed. Cameras in 3D platformers were always a bit of a sore point. And particularly for Mario 64, because it was the first of its kind, really. I mean, you had the likes of Bug and... what was the other one? Was it... I can't remember the name of it now. Something like Alpha Waves? Something like that. And then there was Jumping Flash, which I intend to play at some point. Flipping out, so many new followers. This is like a dream come true.
Good work.
Because it was the first of its kind, I guess they didn't really know what they were doing with the camera. And because of the N64 controller, they couldn't just map it to the right stick because there was no right stick. And the right stick didn't really become the camera control until, I guess, until the PS2 era. So, yeah, I think that would probably put quite a lot of people off 3D platformers just because you have such little control over the camera. Later ones do a better job, but still, I don't know, there's something about it, and the camera here is just utter pants, because, I mean, this is at full speed, right? This isn't me just holding the stick a little bit, this is me holding the stick the full way. If I press down on the stick, it goes back to behind Spyro, which makes 0 sense. However, I haven't actually played Mario Sunshine, so I cannot verify Mikhail's statement there. Again, I do intend to play it someday, when I've got the 30 quid to spend on it. Yeah, the GameCube games are always expensive. Resident Evil... Oh! Yeah, I know what you mean. Resident Evil Alone in the Dark. I mean, oh, for goodness sake. Keep thinking I need to press the left bumper and it's actually mapped to the right bumper. Silly me. Get back here, you. I haven't got time for your games. Did that not... Did he just go through the wall? Brilliant.
Hey, it's Cinder.
Yes, very good. Yeah, Alone in the Dark, Resident Evil 8. I mean, imagine if 3D platformers had those cameras. That would just be... Ugh. The Crow. Don't think I've heard of that one. I'm struggling to work out what is going on with this effect. I mean, is it supposed to be going towards the wall? Or is it... Well, there's a 1-up. Oh wow, they even did like the 3D status bar things. What is the Crow? Explain it to me. I need to know. Oh yeah, still need to play MDK. Oh crap, I forgot to change packs. Why are there multiple breaths? It's stupid. What a stupid idea. That was a thing in the Spyro 3, but it was like a per level thing. Oh, did AVGN play it? Oh, I've probably seen it then. Bye, oh bye. You know what, though? I've listened to this bits of the soundtrack from this game, and that's probably the best bit, because the soundtrack's still done by Stuart Copeland, which, if you're not aware, is the drummer from The Police. And he did the soundtrack for the original Spyro games. I think this may have been the last one that he did, as far as I know. You can't just hold it down either. Hey, if you want to get pedantic, that's... Oh, did I catch it? The rules here. The rules here make no sense. Yeah, it's funny when you find names like that. Can't think of any others I thought, oh yeah, well, Nine Inch Nails, they did the Quake soundtrack. That's a pretty famous example. Oh my goodness, where am I going now? Up here? I guess. Yeah, the music's the best bit, and it's actually decent. In fact, I've got a few... What is going on with the camera? What? Just hang on. Just watch the camera. Does it do the same going down? Yeah, it's flipping... It's like going over a bumpy road, but it's completely flat. Resident Evil on the Game Boy Color. Surely that must have been 2D, though. And you can't really go wrong with... I mean... Now, Crash... The first PS2 Crash, the Wrath of Cortex... You play that and it's not awful, really. It's just mediocre, and they're trying to retread Crash 3, and they're not doing a very good job, but it's playable. It is certainly head and shoulders above this. Oh, that's a good question. Did Bowie do soundtrack to Nomad Soul? I think he did, you know. And I feel like he did the soundtrack to another game.
Done well, little dragon.
Chow.
Freeing the dragons
Are they all just
simply
named
took
after,
much
like,
courage. I think
really
this
old
baby dragonfly
martial
will
arts
be
films
safe
actors?
with you.
Is that Chow Yun Fat? Alright, you're going to give me a dragonfly, that's good.
Hey, it's Roxy!
I'm glad that Spyro can tell all these
Find
dragonflies
and
apart, because I
return the
flipping
remaining
can't. They're all
baby
the same to me.
dragonflies. They are the fortune of the dragon realms.
Great, thank you. Thank you so much. That is just what I needed to know. Alright, is that the end of the level? Okay. Bye. It's honestly giving me a headache, this camera. I might have to cut this off at some point. In fact, I wonder if I can do a poll, because there are a few different 3D platformers that I would like to cover over the course of my 2 streams, the other one being tomorrow at 2 PM. Let's just quickly have a look. Can I do a poll? Don't think I can. I mean, I guess I could just ask you which one you want to see out of the ones that I have and plan to play. Is it that? Stream marker, host channel, loot gifting. What on earth are all these things? Oh. Oh good, at least we get a cutscene so I know what I'm doing. So...
Welcome to our tank training arena.
Oh wow,
Private
okay.
Dragon.
So, hang
Now
on.
I've got a prize for you if you can destroy all the dummy tanks. But you'll have to figure out how to get past the gates.
So why have we suddenly got this guy?
What you?
I mean, in the like I say, in the original, they did stick around. Oh hey, it actually came up now. John from the, I think it's from the One Left Cafe. Just donated a tenner. Fantastic, thank you very much. Yeah, I'll probably chuck a few quid in as well. During somebody else's stream though. I don't want to look narcissistic. Could be either, given the presence of Stuart. Why is the dragon in a tank? This isn't the first time he's been in a tank, to be fair. But once again, oh, hang on a minute, hang on a just whoa, 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 whoa. You said to me that these are dummy tanks. Not flipping live fire. Let's run over some rabbits so I can get some health. That's really grim, it even sound effect. It's not a very good tank either. Oh, okay, so you know how in a tank the treads move separately from one another, independently. You'd think you'd be able to move straight backwards, wouldn't you? And yet, this is me pressing the back on the analog stick. What on earth? And what's with like the exhaust pipes on the back? Was that a thing on tanks? Surely that'd be a bit of a liability. Well, at least I'm a decent shot. World War II colorized, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what the significance of tanks is in, pardon me, in a Japanese-style dojo. That just doesn't make any sense to me. Oh, balls, I've done it again. Get lost. Am I supposed to be able to move the turret up and down, then? Because I'm just missing these guys. Or have I got to wait for auto-aim to kick in? No, maybe? Well. Hogs of War! Flipping great game. They got chair.
What?
Thanks. Yeah. The dummy tanks got me. Yeah, did you see that? That was good. The effect was separate from the rocket. I mean, it doesn't seem to be happening. Oh no, there it was. Oh yes. If you do it right, the effect separates itself from the rocket. That's incredible. Yeah, Hogs of War is mint. Need to play that on stream properly at some point, actually. Possibly play through the single player. So, once again, am I supposed to be able to move this turret up and down? Oh! No? Maybe? I have no idea. No, I can't... No, I can't... Unless it's the D-pad. No, it's not the D-pad. Is it? Oh, I've got that. That's really useful, isn't it? Because that... Yeah, that's... Oh, and it doesn't let me turn all the way around. That's just fantastic, that. You see, I didn't get a PlayStation until, I want to say 2000. And that's when the PS2 came out, so that's probably why I ended up with a PS1, because they were probably dirt cheap by the time I got one. Fantastic. Oh man, demo discs. Again, another topic that I want to go into. Possibly that'll probably be one for a video actually. Although it'd be fun to go through some of the demo discs I do have. I've got one that's completely unlabeled. I know it is a demo disc, but it doesn't say when it's from or what it's got on it or anything like that. Oh, so can I snipe these guys just from over here? Yes, I can. I can in fact cheat at this whole thing. That's just great. The demo disc I had, the one that I remember most distinctly, it had Hogs of War on it. Also, what's going on with my rocket? It appears to be veering off. What on earth is going on with the physics in this? Yeah, the demo disc I remember fondly, it had Hogs of War on it. It had a video of Tomba 2, which I really wanted to play. And I remember asking my parents for it, but I don't think they knew what I was on about. What else did it have on it? It had Vib Ribbon on it, and that was another game that I really wanted to get, and I never did. And I did recently. I got it from a Retro Games Fair for a really good price, but another one that I'm yet to play. What else? Oh yeah, Street Fighter EX2 or EX2 Plus Alpha, whatever those games are called. It had that on it. Yeah, and I was about 5 years old. I could not work out how to do a Hadouken, and I couldn't work out why. Because I think the two characters you could pick from were Ryu and Sagat, and yeah, I couldn't work out why the character I didn't pick could always throw fireballs at me. I tried every button, none of them worked. Yeah, that was my first ever experience of Street Fighter, and it wasn't a great one. There is no explanation for the dragon driving a tank, but like I say, it's not the first time it's happened. The thing is though, the previous time it happened, it actually controlled decently. There's also a penguin that has rocket launchers on its shoulders and can fly. That is a feature of the Spyro games. 10% of the goal reached, fantastic. Chris, fantastic work, thank you. You're doing the world of good. Have I left anything in here? Oh yeah, there's some. This is tedious as hell, isn't it? I mean, that's what you often get with bad games, is that certain bad games are still entertaining, but then others are just dull, and that's the worst sort of game. It's £1,000 for now. and it's for the whole weekend. So if we hit £1,000, then I mean, for starters, I've got some Daytona USA to sing. I didn't explain that at the start. I'll explain it in a second. But yeah, if we hit the target, then I'll just bump it up a bit. Simple as that. So yeah, that's your incentive. If we get to 500 quid, there is a karaoke mode on the Xbox 360 version of Daytona USA.
Smart enough.
Yeah, get lost. So, if we get to 500 quid, then I'll play through the whole thing and attempt to sing it all. So that's going to be fun. I don't know if anybody else has any incentives in mind. I do not want to do any more target practice. Absolutely not. My head is hurting enough. So yeah, that's the plan. So, let's get to 500 quid and humiliate me. I'm sure it's worth it. Okay, we'll do one more level and then play another game. In the meantime, do you guys want to pick from a good, a decent licensed 3D platformer, a bad licensed 3D platformer, or a stealth-based 3D platformer? Oh wow! Wow! Oh, that was good. I hope somebody clipped that. That was brilliant. Bad. Got one vote for bad already. Yeah, you've got a bit of time to decide. I'll try and find another level that we can do. Oh, everybody's saying the bad licensed 3D platformer. Okay. I remember it being bad. It's another one that I played a lot of, just because I got it as a kid. And you play out as a kid. A medium 3D based form platter. Fan-freaking-tastic. That's that's not an option, Brother Captain Birdseye. Will it have a hat? I think. You know what? I think it does have a hat. I think there are hats involved in this bad licensed 3D platformer. Oh, wow. He turned quite significantly tighter than I expected him to there. Cheese platter. Got it. I'll have to give it you from 2 meters away, though. Roguelike RTS FPS with motion controls. That... You know what? you make that joke, but that actually exists, almost. It's called Battalion Wars 2. And, oh, I just saw a gap in the scenery. Hang on, let's see if we can catch that. There we go, check that out, everybody. Can we look at it? Can we gaze upon the gap in the scenery? That's just brilliant, that. However, there is a hat in the stealth-based one that is the other option. But since you've all voted bad... can you... Thank you. Let's see what else this game has to offer. So, the bad game in question that we're going to play... I'm trying to think when it'll have been. Maybe 2004, 5. I think I got my PS2 in about 2005, so it will have been a little bit later. And I got a game called Space Invaders Invasion Day. Now, if you've played that game, you'll know exactly how terrible it is. It could be a lot better. I think it has some good ideas, but dreadful controls and a complete... They just completely missed the deal with Space Invaders, basically, and made it into a crappy third-person shooter that isn't really a third-person shooter, but also isn't really a shoot 'em up either. Anyway, I didn't like it very much, so I returned it to game and got the bad platformer in exchange. And I got to the end of said platformer, actually. Fantastic. Why can you breathe lightning out of your nose? Somebody explain that. Yeah, bad for bad. You know what else? This is a bit of a weird story. I also traded in The Sims 2 Nightlife for brain training on the DS at one point. But I didn't do it at Game or any other game shop. I did it at Morrison's. How does that make any sense? Morrison's being a supermarket, for those of you who don't know. Alright, so what's this guy's deal? Are you not done? Climbing is the best way to get yourself up to those high... Blah, 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 blah. Yes. Thank you. I think... Do you not have enough... I mean, we can get up there without climbing. What on earth is he doing? Trade it in for a tray of flapjacks and a cooked chicken. That'd be nice. That would have been better than getting the crap game in a can.
You should have no problem getting this here UFO to work now.
UFO? What?
Beware. The space cows. They're everywhere. Everywhere.
Is this person supposed to be human? Hang on, sorry, some of these models are horrid. Which ones aren't horrid? That's my question. Or which ones do you not consider horrid? Also, what is this animation? His toes must be proper aching. It's a GameCube game, yeah. The PS2. I was going to play the PS2 version, but I couldn't get it to work. Also, I didn't realise I was going into a level. Wow. Check out that sky cylinder. Let's see if it loops round, everybody. Place your bets now. It might load quicker than that, or maybe it won't. Also, oh, there we go, yeah. Spyro just went round in a circle. Fan-blinking-tastic. So, oh, yeah, well, I was trying to play it on my actual PS2, so yeah, it still didn't work. Why has he got a seam down his face?
Have arrived from nowhere and have overrun the farm looking for dragonfly.
PCSX2's always run badly, though.
Don't worry.
I will what? What will I... what? Let's just try something, because it's not a Spyro game if I can't do this. Right, so he actually reacts to me flaming him. That's good. Yeah, the PCSX2, the thing with it is, it uses... First of all, the PS2 is not terribly well documented, so... Oh, thanks, Sparks. I was literally just about to do what you're going to say. Vases are a little bit tough. You can only charge them. Thank you. Just about to do that. Thank you. Oh, what are these now? Dinosaurs. But why, though? Why? Yeah, PS2 is not terribly well documented, and it's just a weird system in general because it's got that many processors in it. So that's why emulation for it isn't ideal. And because it uses all these plugins as well. Fever Dream, you're not even kidding. I don't know what it is. Alright, I'm guessing that's the end of the level, where it'll loop back around on itself. You know, just like the other level didn't. Why is it so big? You've got this massive expanse of level. I mean, I know you're on a... What's Spyro looking at? What's he looking at? What can he see? You've just got this huge level with nothing in it. Pointless. Let's take out the... These guys have exactly the same death sound, by the way, that the other enemies had in the other level. How did he hit me? I'm certain that laser went past me then. Can I actually charge these guys? Am I just wasting my... Alright, you can run as fast as a speeding dragon. That's... Well, I guess I don't need to deal with those guys. This is like... This is like Destroy All Humans, but bad. That's a game we need to play. He stood right on top of a gem and it's clipping through his feet.
Glad to meet you.
Have you seen any of my cows? Have we? Have you? Have you seen any cows? I ain't seen no cows. Why are there like random clouds of noxious fumes around? What are they in aid of? Also, why does he only pick up half the gems? Good lord. Can I stop playing this now? Right. Let me just check something. I've just dropped my controller on the floor. What a great job. I'm not being careful with it because I've just got a wireless adapter for it, so I'm used to it being wired, which means it would sort of rest on my leg. But since it's now wireless, it just dropped off my leg. Okay, well let's play the bad licensed platformer, or at least the platformer that I remember being bad. I haven't played it in a long time, so it might actually be better than I remember. I have tested it, so hopefully it'll work. And we're going to be switching to the PS2 now. So everybody, get yourselves a drink while I set this up. If I can find it. That's what I was doing wrong. Here we go. Yeah, I got either to the end of this game or mostly to the end of this game. Can't exactly remember. I hope it works now. Oh, yeah, it's looking promising. Oh, brilliant. I forgot to turn the sound down on my telly. OBS is very fussy with what signals it'll let in as well. So that's why it's taking so long to set up. Come on. Stop messing me about. Right, that looks more promising. Here we go. Ubisoft. It's out of batteries, mate. Also, it's made of wood. Or is it? Oh, no.
On the TV. It's almost time for Daisy's report.
So this is based on, I believe, the... Is it based on DuckTales? I'll be honest, I haven't really watched much DuckTales.
And now please watch this intrepid live report from Daisy.
But here's the thing. There's a lot of... it feels like you need to know a lot going in, because there's all these characters that it throws at you straight away. Anyway, I'll shush, because it's a cutscene. It's very quiet. She's not done out yet. Can anybody explain who these... I mean, I know who Donald Duck is. Kingdom Hearts. Yes, that famous 3D platformer. Oh no, the man has... Well, wow, I thought that was something else then, but it's not. It's a scarf. I mean, you had ample chance to get away there.
Daisy is in danger. I'm gonna rescue her.
Great. How is the... Oh, that explained it.
Murloc's kingdom.
Who is this?
My incredible gyro gamma tubal teleport.
Who is this guy?
I'm coming, Daisy. I'm gonna save you.
Hey, he left too soon. At the moment, my machine doesn't have enough power.
Okay, so we've got a Egon Duck. So this is a Crash Bandicoot 3 situation. Here we go. I knew it as Quack Attack, but in the US it was called Going Quackers. This is in fact the US version, because 60 hertz, everybody. NTSC. Donald Duck comics, right. Yeah, I've literally read none of the Donald Duck comics. Oh, wow. Not really much in the options menu, is there? Enter my name. I've only got 3 options. Or rather, 3 letters I could put in. Trying to think of something witty I can put in, but I got no. Oh, actually, there we go. CCH, in honor of the charity thing. Oh, hey up. Silver. Arr! Let's just follow. Thank you. This looks like a pay the bills game. Probably correct. However, at the start, I mean, it was Ubisoft, so it's not like they would have to pay the bills. You know what I mean? Weather vane? What? What's this thing made of? So this is more like, it's not a collectathon as such. It's more like your Crash Bandicoot style. And I will explain what I mean in a second. I need to go into here. It's very dark in this room. You can see more on the stream than I can on my telly. Got my little CRT here. That's what I mean. My little Philips Hotel TV, which is a surprisingly nice tube. Here we go. That's like Abe's Odyssey, that hole. Also, yes, hat success. And it starts. Oh, chuff me. What is it with, like, the PS2 had some fantastic games, but they also got into this habit of putting too much tutorial in. So I can jump, and I can also double jump. I did kind of work that out while I was in the hub area. Wow, look at the gravity on that jump. That doesn't quite look right to me. Oh, I can also do a Mario-style punch. That's good. And there's a bottomless pit straight away. That's extra good. I've literally played for 10 seconds. Shut up. I should probably have listened to that, but whatever. I got a present. What was that? I don't know, but I've got it now. Collecting gears. I just punched something. Nah. And then the game crashes. Oh, for crying out loud. Is it going to be one of those streams? It's going to be one of those streams, isn't it? In fact, it crashed so hard that the music even stopped repeating. Let's try that again, everybody. Let's try that again. Is this part of the tutorial? Yeah, restart the damn game. Bear with me. The thing is, I'm not playing it off disc. I do have the disc somewhere, but it's probably in the attic. Need some please wait music. Yes, unfortunately I'm not endowed with a huge range of stock music, unlike certain other people. And even if I had it, I probably wouldn't be able to license it. It's giving you a chance to save yourself before you get too far in. I mean, if you want to vote for a different game, the time is now. We could play some battle tanks, I suppose. That would be interesting. It'd probably be a good idea to go back to that, because I remember it being dreadful. And oh, that's interesting. The window capture is for some reason capturing my video editor. What? That makes no sense at all. Tune for every occasion. I mean, it would be nice to have that, but yeah. You see, he's got years of experience on this side, so because he watched all these things when he was little, I've not quite got that, because everything I watched had really boring theme tunes. Okay, let's try that again, but this time with flavour. Yeah, shut your mouth. Oh my goodness, there's also now a gigantic audio delay. Yeah, sometimes this happens and I don't know if it's... I'm guessing it's the capture card or maybe it's OBS. But...
Thank you.
Rock, yeah, thank you for following. Sometimes when I'm capturing off the PS2 there is a stupid audio delay. And you're probably hearing it as well. Thank you very much. So do I only get 4 minutes to finish the level, or is that speedrunning? Right, okay, so every time you collect 5 gears in 1 second... 1 second? Or less? One of the letters of the word special appears on the screen. Okay, thanks. Thank you so much indeed for explaining that. Undoubtedly important concept that doesn't seem to have actually... come into play, because I've just collected 5 gears and I've still only got 1 letter. Well, we got past the bit where it crashed before, so I'm hoping we're all right now. Ah, nice of the game to give me a 1-up almost straight away. Also nice of the game to have totally hackneyed flipping enemies. Nice skunk. That is a massive skunk. Ooh, there's a purple present there. What does that do? From the looks of these sensors, orange juice gives you more energy. Are we sure that's orange juice? What's this? I probably shouldn't care about it. God, Donald, calm down, would you? Flipping hell. What did we do? Just started screaming for no reason. Oh, I've got SP now. This is like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Five things, thank you. It's obviously going to give me this special thing, isn't it? Can I take these things out? Oh no, it's a checkpoint, look, it's saying check. Yeah, so I guess this is only technically a 3D platformer. Also, it's very particular as to when it's going to give me the special things. Oh no, it gave me one there, that's good. So do the presents not count then? Also, does every enemy in this game just to go back and forth? Oh, I've realised why Donald's screaming so much because... Oh, well, I can't show you now because he's run out of energy, everybody. It's because when he's got orange juice... Thanks. Thank you very much indeed. I mean, I kind of like the concept of losing health makes you angrier and changes your like animations as well. That's a good touch. That's a really good touch. But yeah, so far so generic, you know what I mean? Yes, very good. Once again, cutscenes, tutorials for every occasion. Maybe that's what I need to do. Oh, look, here we go. Is this going to be like a... I should probably mention that's another issue that a lot of people have with 3D platforming. It can be very hard to judge jumps and things. And yes, I've come across that firsthand many a time. Yeah, there we go. So the third punch when you got orange juice is to just quack them, because that's effective. Hey, this isn't really very interesting at all, is it? What a shame. I was expecting this to be laughably bad. Looks suspicious. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I didn't show you that. Oh, I got a bit of weather vane, and then that comes out of nowhere. Let me just try and solve this audio.
Thank you.
Thing. There we go. Hopefully that should. Yeah, that seems to have made it slightly better. Now, didn't I put a name in when I started? Why have I got to put another name in? Shouldn't it just use the name from my save game? Wouldn't that make more sense? Jus, which is French for juice. There you go. Witty. Yes, I really, really want to save. Wow. The bot did the thanks for following bit, which activated the other bot to do my recent YouTube video, which activated the first bot again, doing the streamathon reminder. That's just fantastic, isn't it? The only reason why this... Yes, very good. Thank you, thank you. Shut up, shut up. I don't care. I care little! Shut up! Great, so we've got Street Fighter style special moves. Actually, are there any fighting games that require to press multiple buttons in succession? I suppose there's some that have specials based on combos. Skynet chatting away to each other, yeah. By the way, one of the bots can tell you a joke. If you really want to hear a terrible, terrible joke, there is a command for that. Mortal Kombat brutality. Well, yeah, actually. I somehow doubt we're going to get that in this game, though. Oh. Wow. Yeah, there you go. There's the twerk. There's the twerk that somebody mentioned. Oh, I just found a secret.
Good work, Donald. You found one of the golden threads.
Golden threads, everybody.
Used by incredible outfits.
Chris Mad Max.
It's one of the inventions.
20 messages. What the heck did you do?
You can use it when you've collected.
Why did the baker have brown hams? I have no idea. Is this going to be a rude one? Oh boy. I literally have nothing more to say about this game. There's just nothing to it, is there? Other than the special moves. I mean, maybe I can work out how to do one of them. I think I remember actually how to do it, and it doesn't involve getting hit by a bear trap. You sent boo with a load of O's. And it says you sent 20 messages. Hang on a minute. I wasn't paying attention, I just died, and I don't really know how I died. This is the problem. Because it's on a different screen now, I can't easily see the chat. Oh, right. I also didn't realise there was a gap there. Bye. And of course it starts with a flipping forest level because, you know, it's got to. Licensed game. So I think I need to fill up the special meter and then bounce off an enemy and then I can press the button. Something like that. Oh look, another very well hidden secret. Wow. Golden thread. Who's scared about a guy who found a trumpet in his back garden? Unfortunately, my mind is just so taken by this game that I cannot possibly think what the punchline to that one might be. Also, slow down. He rooted it out. Yeah, very good. The slowdown, I must mention again, I am on real hardware here, so this is real slowdown. Also, I think this was on GameCube. Maybe that one performs a bit better. Who knows? Right, so... Hang on a minute. If I press R1, it just says stuff. Okay, sure. Right, oh god. I didn't realise that was as short as it was. Right, guys, well, this game is boring, so it's up to you. Do you want to keep playing this, or is it time for battle tanks? Because I think we need to play battle tanks. I think because it's come up in conversation, it needs playing. It's up to you. Battle tanks? Let's see if we can get to the end of this level and then switch over. Again, hoping that it works. I think I did test it, so it should be okay. Should be. I know it's not a 3D platformer, but... Well, I want to save the others. I do have another planned, but I want to save it for tomorrow's. That's a good point. Why Donald Duck doesn't wear trousers? Because he can't get them over his own feet. That, to be fair though, you'd think they would make the ducks would make special duck trousers, and maybe they wear flares. Maybe they wear those what were them massive jeans that they used to wear in the 90s? You know, hip hop sorts. They used to wear those ridiculous huge jeans. Yeah, let's save because I'm totally going to come back to this. Yeah. They were ridiculous. Probably wore them backwards as well because, you know, that was of the time. The ring-a-ding-ding. Well, that's just great. That's, once again, exactly what I wanted. Donald's an old sailor who'd wear bell-bottoms. Yeah, crisscross, that's what I was on about. Right. Well, let's knock this one on the head because it's dull. I was expecting it to be worse. I apologise for it not being laughably bad. This is just the unfortunate state of 3D platformers. I mean, there are laughably bad ones. Great, it crashed when I was trying to reset the system that time. That's just amazing. So, in case you need a reminder, this is in fact a charity stream. So, I implore you to nip off and donate a bit of your cash. Have we actually have any more? Let's just have a look at where we're at currently. Yeah, so we're at 10% already. It's only the first night. In fact, we're only just over the first hour. What host Snorker's better than N-dubs? Yeah. You're not wrong. Woot. That's a word I haven't seen in a while. Although normally we'd spell it as such. Okay. There it is, battle tanks. Right. Fingers crossed that it works, everybody. Noob. Let's see if I can do this. There you go. If you were really elite, then you'd spell it like that. This is gonna confuse anybody who's watching the VOD later. Right. And switch over.
3DO.
I seem to recall finding a website that was just full of like leetisms, and it had the quote-unquote normal ones, and then it had the ridiculous ones like I've just sent. Okay, here we go, folks. Normally when it gets this far it's going to work, but it is sometimes a bit of a lottery when you've got it set up the way I have. Difficulty easy. What do we reckon? Easy, normal, hard, or easy? That's not very inventive, is it? Yeah, generators. This is for PS1. Hard? No chance. Normal. Let's stick to normal. I'm not taking my chances, because if I go on hard... I mean, this game is hard. Anyway, so we'll stick to normal, see how we get on. Yeah, it was also on N64. And maybe something else? I'm not really sure what else it could be for, because I don't think it was a Saturn game. But it was definitely on N64. Tell you what, John Mousley. Chuck in 20 quid to the fundraiser and maybe I'll play it on hard. How about that? Surprisingly, 3DO, the game developer, and 3DO, the console, are totally unrelated. As far as I can tell. It's pretty nuts. Because the 3DO, was that Panasonic? Oh no, because 3DO would had a bunch of different people making consoles, didn't they? Yeah, you know what, let's do hard. At the behest of John Mousley. And probably die straight away. Also, don't you find it weird that the start button is right at the bottom of the list? Yeah, 3DO was... Was the CDI the same? Or was that just a Philips thing? Because I seem to recall I've seen multiple different CDIs as well. Trip Hawkins, that's his name, yeah.
Battle tanks.
Battle Tanks. It needs to remind you what game you're playing when you start it. Oh, wow. Look at that scaling, man. What on earth happened there? That, again. Original hardware, this is on a PS2. So it's original-ish, but it's original enough. It's running 240p, so the text should not look like that. What is that? So anyway, Cassandra's forces have invaded San Francisco airport. You must destroy them to buy enough time to evacuate. Evacuate who? Who knows? So we've got a Mie. We can drive a Mie. Probably says M1 and A1, but I prefer Mie. Let's see how this goes. So, left and right. Oh my goodness. Flipping heck, chill out. Give me a chance. Just got to work out the controls first. Chuff me. Oh, wow. I picked up a star, everybody. That's just fantastic. These controls make absolutely no sense. I'm going to move the chat over to my other monitor because I can actually see it without having to crane my neck around. Right, so this is Battle Tanks. The tank moves amazingly fast. Oh goodness, get away. Okay, well if you're not using flamethrower from over there, be my guest, because you can't reach me. Would a flamethrower do much to a tank? Oh my goodness. The left and right controls change what they do when you go backwards. So you'd expect pressing left here would make you go left, but it doesn't. It makes you go right. It's confusing. Bear with me a second. I need to tell the DOS Game Club where I am. They asked ages ago, and I didn't say anything because I couldn't see. Well. You see, you say the people inside, but the thing is, when you die in this, your tank explodes and then you get a new tank. So, it's almost as if they're like RC or something. I mean, these ones are definitely RC. Look at that thing. Get back here. Where have you gone? Flipping little wasp. Let's go get a star. Wow, the slowdown. I don't know about overriding autohost. I think if you just type in /host and then Luna Looney, that'll work. Yeah. Ooh, I got super health. Wow, what did that do? Did that just restore my health? Because that's not very super. It's hardly a soul sphere, is it? Oh my goodness, what is that tank doing over there? Ooh, is that a new weapon? Swarmers! Fantastic. The frame rate is just a joke. I appreciate that you can crash through things. Now, here's the thing. They seem to be targeting 60. Because there's parts of this that are extremely smooth and it seems like 60. But it can't keep up to it. I'm going to die. I died. Do I get another tank? Why, yes, sir. Oh, I've got 20 tank books. I didn't notice that bit. It's alright, fellas, I'm sorted. I've got plenty of tank books. I've just noticed as well the mini-map on the left looks a bit like Grand Theft Auto. Oh, okay. I thought there was maybe a way to... Oh, there is! There is! Fantastic! That's what I was looking for. Right. So if... Oh, wow. So the problem is, you can do this business... Look how fast this tank is! Calm down! Well, at least I knew I could flipping hit it. This is... Oh, I got tank books. That's excellent. Are they like V-books? Get away! And I'll just wait here for the fire to dissipate. Thank you. Give me the star. My goodness. There you go, the bots again. There's nothing I can do about that either because... Oh my goodness. it's really struggling with fire, isn't it? Which is a pain because there's quite a lot of fire in this. Yeah, there's the bots talking to each other again, and there's not anything I can do about that because, well, they're two separate bots. Well, there's another one over there. There we go. Beauty. Oh, I've done it. Fantastic. Cheers, Mikhail. I hope you like my interesting and varied audio things. Stings? Would there be a sting when you follow and it says something? Check it out. Cassandra's followers, the Dark Angels, have taken over the city. You must get past their tanks using any means necessary. Oh, any means, and reach the tunnel at the end of the street. I'm guessing when they say any means necessary, they mean using a tank. In fact, I can either have... Oh, I can have an Mie or a Moto this time. That's good. Let's try the Moto, everybody. There was an N64 version of this. Oh, hang on now. How do I... What? Why is the music so extreme? I've not even done anything yet. Ah, right. Shoot through the fence. That's intuitive. Also, as well, limited ammo. This is so difficult to control. Turbo! That is the last thing I need with this thing. Look how much... Oh, wow. Okay. So here's what I'm thinking. Let's not use the Moto, because it blows up in a fraction of a second. Let's stick with the actual tank, shall we? Oh, goodness, get away! Get away! Get away from me! I can only imagine what this is like in 4-player. Me and my brother played it occasionally in 2-player, and it was an experience. Oh, goodness, there's a train! Why is there a train? Have you seen this place? Can I blow the train up? Oh, well, the train's gone now. Good lord. Alright, that must be where I'm headed, the blue crosshair thing. So, how far can I hit? I can go all the way into the distance. To be fair to them, the draw distance isn't too bad. Oh, there goes the train. Can I blow it up? Blow up the train. World of Tanks. Yes, indeed. This isn't actually the first game in the series either, I think. Because this is Battle Tanks Global Assault. I believe there was just Battle Tanks as well. But I'm not certain. Hey! Get away! That was just naughty. It's one of those games that you really wish you could use both sticks. Oh, what's Mikhail got for us? What new information has come to light via Mikhail? Making a reference to the High Spirits radio yesterday. Gary Kitchen's Super Battle Tank War in the Gulf. Is that honestly the same series? Ah, you know, oh, there was another game in the series actually, which is a bit different, but it's the same game really. It's just on PS2. I think it's called World Defense League or something like that. WDL Thunder Tanks, and that's the same game. Is it just me, or was this level a lot easier? You made it to the tunnel that's blocked off. Gary Kitchen, what? I mean, that sounds like a comedy pro chef, rather than somebody who's going to be driving tanks. That name makes zero sense. Let's continue. But yeah, World Destruction League, that was it. Thunder Tanks, that was another game, and that was a bit more showbiz. If you've ever played the game, what's it called? Cell Damage. It's a bit like that. Cell Damage was a bit crap, wasn't it? But that's another series, a game type that has sort of died a death. Ooh, why is that one cheaper? Is it because that one's more of an all-rounder and that one's, well, only good at short range, I guess? Hey! Whoa! Now hold on. Oh, I just crashed the wrong good. The vehicular combat genre. Never see them around anymore. And when they were around, you didn't see many of them. I think there was the Interstate 76 series. Wow, that tank didn't last 5 minutes, did it? Yeah, there was the Interstate 76 games. So that includes Interstate 76, Interstate 82, and then Vigilante 8 and Vigilante 8 Second Defense on the PlayStation. There may have been another, but I'm not certain. And then you've got Carmageddon. That kind of counts, but that's the ones I'm on about. It's the sort of thing where you, oh my goodness, the controls stopped working then at a really bad time. Oh, thankfully you can crash into the trees. Yeah, the ones I'm on about are the ones where you've got weapons on your cars. So you've got like a normal car that's got a massive turret on top, basically. Yeah, Twisted Metal's the other one. And other than that, Heavy Gear, I think I've heard of that. Is that the same sort of thing? Is this a friendly? I cannot actually... oh no, it's not. It's not a friendly. It's not a friendly at all. It was just sneaking behind me. These tanks are jerks, aren't they? Also, mech suits. Yeah, it's not really the same thing. Wipeout. Again, that's more of just a... that's more of a kart racer, I would have said. And I know it's not in karts, but it's that style, isn't it? It's like you could say that Lego Racers is a vehicular combat game in that case, and yeah. Not really the same, because vehicular combat, it can involve... oh my goodness, look at all these tanks! Why are they all on different teams? I think I'm going to lose this level. Yeah, the ones I'm on about, they very rarely involve actual racing. That was a good spawn, wasn't it? Spawn right in front of the tank that's got tons of rockets. Yeah, the ones I'm on about don't tend to involve racing, they're just like in arenas and stuff. Yeah, they were pretty cool, but yeah, you don't see them. It's a shame. I'm surprised that there's no indie developers that have tried to do the vehicular combat game. Oh great, so I can run into a tree and knock it over, but I can't run it. Oh goodness, these controls make no sense. I have to press forward and backward to go left and right. Post-apocalyptic mayhem again. It's a weird... There's sort of a line between them. Shields, okay. Oh right, so shields, it's not even kidding, is it? Oh goodness, but I can still drive into fire. How is it? Yeah. This level's hard, and I don't think I can take out the battleship now because this thing's not got the range. Oh, can I go into the boat? Can I not? Oh, am I supposed to destroy the boat? Maybe? No? Yeah, see, the controls are so awkward that it's just difficult to deal with everything at once. G-Police, was that an overhead game, or am I thinking of something else? Oh, destroy all invading tanks and boats. Tank, tank, tank. Oh, yeah, they've got one of them at Arcade Club Leeds. I've never had a go on it. There's always been somebody at the machine. LA Noire, yeah, that's a fantastic vehicular combat game. This music is pretty extreme, isn't it? This is not great for colourblind people, by the way, because you've got all these green and red dots on the map. Right, if I blow this up, do I get health? Because it's got health spinning around inside it. Health! Yeah. Twisted Metal, Vigilante 8, Interstate 76, all them. Why can it hit me from all the way over there? It can't even see me! Dear oh dear. I'm gonna have to do some... Am I supposed to use the nuke? Is that the plan here? If I can ever get to the nuke, then maybe. Yeah, Indie's the place to go for interesting games. Nuke! How about ye? Oh, that's the nuke? Am I going to get hit by that? Future Cop LAPD, that's the one I'm thinking of. Oh, hey, no. That's such a con that you can spawn right where an enemy is. That's just very unfair. Oh, and the swarmers don't actually seem to be swarming very well. God, Magnum, what does that do? How do I switch weapons? How do I... That's... Good question. How do I actually switch weapons? Do I not? Do I just have to suffer with what I've got? We got another nuke. Trying every button on the control. Oh, there we go. Oh, so is Magnum not a weapon? What? What is it then? Right, let's hopefully get outside of the range of the nuke. No, I just died. But hopefully that'll kill everything else. Oh, get away from me! Yeah, this is, what I need to do is find, like, a bottleneck. Arena battle games. Oh yeah, there was cell damage as well. I forgot about that. But again, that's well, I guess that's similar. It's just more cartoony, isn't it? So I need to find a bottleneck so I can just shoot them as they come through, rather than let them shoot me while I'm just trying to flail around in this open space. So do I destroy the boats? I mean, it said destroy incoming tanks and boats, but that one seems to be impervious. So I'm guessing not. Also, everything has infinite range, which is extra difficult. Oh, what's this now? Is this friendly? Well, they're blowing it up, so I guess so. Glory be. Right, let's try and work out this locking of the treads. Oh, it's become Space Invaders, look. Man, how powerful are this tank's shots? They're making it... Oh, that's good. Now I can't get into my hidey bit. That's very not good. Oh, boy. Yeah, you need one stick for the turret and one... Hey! I was keeping an eye on the minimap then to make sure there was nothing behind me. And yet, there was indeed something behind me. Well, that's kind of just serendipity, because I was born in '95, but the reason I picked Lunar Looney is because A, I'm a big fan of Space Invaders, and B, I'm a big fan of space. In fact, there was a fantastic supermoon last night. In fact, I did a video. When will it have been now? Well, it have been 2018 because that was the 40th anniversary of Space Invaders, in which I went through lots of different versions of Space Invaders, sort of all the main ones, including Lunar Loonies. And yeah, it's sort of grown on me since then. I like. It feels more like a Galaga game than a Space Invaders game. I think that's probably why I like it so much. Because I'm also a big fan of Galaga. Particularly Galaga 88. Oh boy, I'm in trouble now, aren't I? Oh god! Swarmers! Help! That thing just fires rockets. That thing is a menace. Oh boy. How are you supposed to get past? Why does it even bother giving you the Inferno when you can't even use it? Am I supposed to just run around killing these things until I get enough tank bucks? Is that what they want me to do? I've picked up oh my goodness. Frame per second. You can count them on one hand. Right, get rid of that one. That one's probably... There's going to be another one spawning very soon, I imagine. 1 star, no frames. Oh, we got a nuke. We got a nuke, everybody. I've actually got a useful weapon. So if I drop it here and then make a break for it, hopefully it'll take everything out and not me. A certain podcast did do a certain special on that. A certain YouTube channel also did. Which involved a certain member from a certain podcast, which did a certain episode on a certain Galaga. yeah, that was a fun video. And yeah, Gallagher 88 is just a fan-freaking-tastic game. The PC Engine version is especially good. Yeah, I really enjoyed the Space Invaders special. I like it when the podcast goes into sort of the whistle-stop tour bits. Because the bit I like best about history is sort of people's personal histories with things, and that's partly why I like the Kane and Vince podcast so much. And that's also why I got him and a couple others on to say some bits for that video. Because I wanted to get across how people experience these games when they were new and when they were in situ. Because I just find that the most interesting. You know what else? I'm going to have to get myself killed, aren't I? Because otherwise I can't switch to the other tank. Oh! Okay, I think I just cloaked myself. Oh! Never mind, I can take out the giant battleship using a flamethrower. Because the thing with history is, I mean, it's always going to be interesting to me, is history. But there's only so much you can say about certain things. Like with games, you can say, oh, Gallagher was released in 1980. 1981 even. And it was a shoot 'em up, and it was developed by Namco and all this stuff. That's the history of the game, but that's not... The real history of the game is how it's remembered by people. And there's more stories there than you'll ever get with factual history, almost. Oh look, your forces must evacuate by boat. Did you see how many tanks I just took out? We don't need to do evacuating anywhere. We don't need to be evacuating anywhere. That was two sentences that sort of merged together. Strange. Protect the boats from attack as they leave the bay. Madison and Brandon. Who? Who are Madison or Brandon? Oh, we've got 3 tanks now. We've still got this. Why are all the tanks? Crap. Berserk. Yeah, Berserk's a good one. And was Berserk before Robotron? I guess it probably was, wasn't it? Yeah, that's a good game. I'm sure I recognise this music. Oh wow, I've spent all my money already. Do 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 do. What's that from? Yeah, the Vectrex version of that looks really good. Was the original Vector? I have played it in the arcade club, but I can't quite remember. Yeah, it's an interesting one. Great game where you can not touch the walls. Oh wow, okay, is this one armoured on the front? Or is it just armoured? Is that why it's taking forever to take it out? This level doesn't give you enough resources. Surely. Because I can only get one decent tank. The others are so useless as to be completely not worth selecting. Alright, I've got this. I've got shields, everybody. I've got shields where everything's okay. I've got a star. The pickups in this are so weird, aren't they? Why is star health? It's tanks. It should be like a repair kit or something, surely. Ah, money. Give me the cash. Tank books, I ask you. I recently saw, and everybody's probably already seen it, a Twitter post where somebody had they got Vectrex games running on an oscilloscope, which I thought was a pretty cool idea. It's kind of like the Mister, but for the Vectrex. People died of Berserk. How can that be? What did Berserk do differently to other arcade games? Did it just drive people berserk? Oh, I think I maybe hit my own combo there. You guys with your Hang on a minute now. Hold on. What's the plural of Vectrex? To my mind, it should be Vectrices. Hey, where are they attacking from now? Hey, 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 hey! I have some swarmers that don't actually swarm. They're not locking. Hey! Vectrex. Nah, it's definitely Vectrices. 2 people suffered a heart attack while playing Berserk. Or after playing Berserk. Again. Oh no, one of them blew up. Is that game over? Is that... Oh, no. I won. Again, what did Berserk do differently to other games, though, that made it do that? Because, I mean, you look at Robotron, and if nobody had any ill effects from playing that, then I'd be surprised. Stress? Maybe. Look at all these weirdos in the background. Somehow Cassandra has found a way to break our defences. You know what? This is a really weird... oh, bye, story. This is a really weird connection to make, but did anybody watch the show Primeval that was on several years ago? For some reason this has reminded me of that, and I don't know why. Why are we fleeing? Is it because we've not got enough tank books? Ramped up tension, stress to more than what those 2 players were accustomed to. Yeah, it doesn't give you much time, does it, to get through a level. I had that problem. Was that... it was also 2 sticks, wasn't it? Or was it stick and buttons? I imagine it was probably quite difficult to control being an early twin stick game. Yeah. Yeah, Evil Otto comes along way too quickly. Okay. Let's try and do one more level of this. And then see if I've got anything else that I want to show you. In fact, tell you what. Last time I did a charity stream, we played a game that was surprisingly good. I expected it to be dreadful, but it was actually surprisingly good. I'm going to have to play it in emulator because once again it doesn't work on the PlayStation. But we will continue. Oh my goodness, I can't see a damn thing. You I mean, CRT is fan-freaking-tastic, but I mean, games that are dark, you just can't see anything. I think this tube's got particularly high contrast as well, and because it's a hotel TV, I can't easily change that because everything's locked down. So I can't really see where I'm going, so I'm just not going to do very well at this level at all. Which makes me wonder how I did it back in the day, because I played it on a CRT, obviously. Yeah, I imagine. You're not used to it, are you? I mean, I do most of my gaming on LCD display, and you know, the contrast in that is just a joke, basically. The blacks are grey. But when you got CRT and the blacks are very black, and also some of the greys are very black, you've got a bit of a problem. Not so bad on my Trinitron, because that's bigger and it's got better colour reproduction, because of course it does. Yeah, it's a Trinitron. But it's still very dark. Now, am I going to get jumped by a flipping train if I hit this train line? No, I'm not. I'm just going to get grenades. What on earth? Is this like Metal Slug, where I crouch the tank and throw grenades out of the top? Which is a very, very good way of... Oh, do the grenades respawn? Yeah. I mean, the thing with the capture as well... Oh, God! Oh, God! It's a good thing I was looking there. The thing with the capture on here as well is that you can see a much brighter picture just because I have to really mess with the... Oh, do I have to get rid of those? Why is the train not setting off the grenades? The mines there. That did nothing. Am I just gotta Have I just got to tank those mines now? There we go. I keep losing my train of thought, guys. Stop engaging me in conversation about things that aren't the topic at hand. Yeah, where the splitter that I'm using, following your excellent instructions, Mikhail. I did get one of them splitters that you sent me, but the one that I got doesn't work. I think it must just be a faulty unit, so I got a different one. And it works great, it's perfect. It's an unpowered splitter, similar to what you've got. It does split 3 ways, which I probably will never have any use for. But the only thing with it is, it loses a lot of colour information. So I really have to bump up the contrast in the video that goes through the OSSC. Weirdly enough though, it doesn't do the same thing with the signal that's going to the telly. So I don't really know what's going on there. Like, the one on the telly is just fine, it looks normal. But when it gets to OBS, suddenly it's really dark. Anyway, oh, hang on, is red selection or is yellow selection? Yellow is selection. I'm going to knock this game on the head because I can't see what I'm doing, and quite frankly that game looks... It's just too difficult. It throws too much at you and doesn't really give you the resources to deal with it. I mean, I know I wasn't hard, but I don't remember it being any easier on the other difficulties. Before we move on, though, I do want to just show you, if I go into deathmatch mode, you get a bunch of different characters to pick from in deathmatch, which I find kind of amusing because they've all got hideous portraits, and they've all got different tanks as well, which is a nice feature. So you can be Griffin. There's Madison, who was escaping on a boat. And then there's the Dark Angels, who were around earlier. Just the portraits are just insane. That one's pretty normal, although the guy on the left has a very flat nose. It looks like he's run into well, one of them trains, frankly. These people have very wide heads. Storm Ravens, very good. Shadow Ops, they look kind of normal. They look like the Blues Brothers. But like, oh, what's still, yeah, Cyberpunk Blues Brothers. Then there's these guys, and I do not know what's going on here. It's like Mirror Universe Laurel and Hardy, almost. Those two, kind of normal, I guess. You know what, actually, this is a bit Carmageddon-ish. All these bizarre portraits. Les Miserables. Okay, that's good. Just skeletons. It's just skeletons driving tanks. And then him again. Generic action dude number 3. Oh boy. My head hurts after that game. So, we've got an hour left. So I'm going to pull up a game, like I said, that I played last time I did a charity stream, and it was surprisingly good. Switch that off. Gonna have to go into emulation, folks. It's a shame, but we gotta do it. So bear with me. Very 90s, yeah. It reminds me as well of certain... I mean, there was a thing with like album covers. I can't think of any specific examples, but yeah, there were some like albums and stuff that had very weird illustrations, designs, portraits and stuff. And that, yeah, very 90s. No, you're right, there's nothing wrong with emulation. It's just, it's kind of a running joke that I have with myself of emulation being dirty when I've got the real hardware here. This is coming from somebody who used it as a mister though, so where that falls in the spectrum I have no idea. The name of the emulator is completely slipping my mind. I've got the folder full of emulators here. What's it called? It's called Mednafen. That's it. Mednafen. Which is the best emulator. There it is. No, I'm not using that for... Oh, clicked the wrong button. Whoopsie. No, I'm not using it for Amiga. No, I'm using it for... I didn't turn my controller on before starting the software, so I'm going to start it again, because it's picky. I'm mainly using it for SNES and Mega Drive, actually. Because I do have... oh, that's good. No, I need it a bit bigger than that. Or do I? Can I suffer with a really tiny window? I guess I can. What? I'm just using it for other things as well. Again, can't think off the top of my head, but yeah, it's great as the Mister project. I think it's wonderful. Here we go. Now, you're probably looking at this and thinking that looks like it's gonna stink, but it's actually not bad. Not as bad as it looks. I mean, it's not the best 3D platform, but it's decent. Hey! Don't tell me you've lost my... There we go. Load that game. Yes. Oh, man. If I had half the stuff that was in the museum, let me tell you. Start. In fact, if I had a room as big as that, that would be amazing. Oh, wow. Is this where I left off? Right, there we go, yeah. Just get refamiliarising myself with the controls. I also can't remember what to do in this game. Okay, apparently I can't hit that thing. What was on the screen? Oh, well, that's a good start, isn't it? You mean you live close and you've never been? I live in flipping Huddersfield, which is millions of miles away. And I have been. And all the footage is from when I went for the Space Invaders 40th anniversary thing. Oh, I didn't know you could roll in this game. Well, that's news. Right, can I remember what to do? There we go. That makes sense. 20 miles away, man. That's about how far I am from the arcade club, to be fair. Oh, I thought... Hayes Hill, I thought you were asking about what specifically was the thing was that was on the screen. Oh, you can jump on the heads. Okay, that's good. But... Yeah, it's the Centre for Computing History. Ouch. I should have expected that. Can I... I just want a pearl. All I want is a pearl. No, I want the pearl, damn it. Give me the pearl. Can I have the pearl? I can't have the pearl, can I? How did I... Please, give me the pearl. There's probably some control that I'm forgetting. Do I need to crouch down and pick it up? Come on, I jumped there. Can I go to a different level? Because I was doing this one last time. I've only got 3 of the 17 carrots on this level. Oh well. Let's see if we can go to a different one. I'll show you a bit more of that clip if you want.
But you left some stuff behind you.
Yes, I know. Oh, does that mean I've got to go back?
Let me save your position.
Yeah, sure. Thanks.
Thanks, Moyle.
Bye.
Yeah, goodbye, Moyle.
So I've not got very much from there. Can I go to a different level though? It's not looking promising, is it? I do quite like this sign though. Moon. Here 0 kilometers. Brilliant. Okay, well I guess we're going back there then. If I can ever work it out. How did that... Oh, there we go. Right. Now, this game... actually pretty good in terms of staying with the source material. Because that guy who just saved my progress is from...
Hey, what's up, Doc?
Oh, hat success.
Come back here, you mangy mutineering rabbit!
Perfect. Social distancing helmet, brilliant. Hats. Hat success.
Get 5 of these objects to receive a clock symbol.
A clock symbol. Well, that's just great. Oh, right. So it did put me back at the start of the level. I see. Well, we're doing it now. Yeah. Before I finish, I'll show you that clip again and see if I can see how many of these systems I can name. Probably none of them. Let's boot the wheel that's on the middle of this thing. What is this? I was around for the Praise Canada, yeah. Thankfully I was, because it doesn't look like we're going to get that again. Yeah. It's kind of a shame. I think there were enough people there. It's not like there was nobody around to see it, but okay, I still don't know how to pick up this pearl. Do I need to use... No. Ah, there we go. I've done it. So now I've got to hit this thing. Do I use square? Hooray! Oh, wow. Okay, I've got to do it multiple times. There we go. It was R1 after all. Yeah, it was good to finally see it though, after all the build-up. If anybody's wondering what the heck Enigma 776 is on about, Ashens, basically, and his weirdness. He is a weird man. Oh, wow. Hang on, we got to see that again. What was the camera controls? It was L2, R2. So just watch this, right? You've seen draw distance, right? You know what draw distance is. Whee! The ghost ship. Here it comes. He is indeed our kind of weird. I'd hope so. I mean, I've been watching him for like 12 years now. Ugh. Also, this game does not have great animations, as you can see. I'm not really sure when it was made. Can I just... I don't think I can take this guy out easily. I need to find a torch. Yeah, it's not bad, I suppose, but it could be better. Ugh. Also... Oh, come on, really? Back to the start? This is one of the few 3D platformers that does not succumb to having horrifying drowning animations. And I don't know if you've noticed that. It's kind of a feature of 3D platformers, because a lot of them involve water, and a lot of the water kills you dead. Oh, wow, physics. And you often drown quite horribly in the water. Get lost. And in this you don't. You just land in the water and then for some reason you lose a life. Oh! Ah! Right, I'm usually quite good at these. And it's extra easy given the low frame rate. Kick the one with the treasure. Bam. Oh, is that all I got? Just a carrot. Probably because I've already got that carrot. Sheep, Dog and Wolf, is that the one you're on about? I haven't played that yet. There were quite a few games based on Looney Tunes though. In fact, there's once again a surprisingly good one called Acme Arsenal for PS2. And yeah, that game, it's not massively Looney Tunes-ish. However, it is a really good game. Now, how does one... Do you suppose? How does one get up here then? Sheep, Dog and Wolf. I would like to play that. Thing is, and it's probably going to sound really cliche, but Bugs is my favourite of the Looney Tunes. Just because I think his accent's brilliant, and like the mileage they get out of a lot of the sort of idioms that come from his accent. I don't know. I like accents. I think accents are funny, which is part of the reason why I like Alfred Design Pet so much. Space Jam? Was there a Space Jam game? Oh, mate, I bet that's good. It's either going to be good or it's going to be awful, but good. You know what I mean? Like the good kind of awful. Ah, there's the torch. So I take the torch and I try and avoid Donkey Kong over here. Oh, I can jump on the barrels. Well, that's handy. Light that thing and then beggar off. A very, very reverberated explosion there. Ah. Now here we go. This is the real test. Oh, there's a hat here. I think that's the save point. Yeah. Get lost, mate. Does the mind? Alright. I'll leave you alone. Imagine being able to kick a carrot out of the ground. Now what's this? Mate! Oh, do I need to... I think I need to hit him a few times, actually. Do I need to... outrun him? Is that the plan? And then kick him up the backside. There we go. I'm pretty sure you needed to do like a ground pound or something here. Or maybe I can't take him out. Maybe he's just like a permanent fixture. Helpful guidance shards. Ah, yeah, I think I'm getting it actually. Except he's still... I think there's no shadows anymore. Oh wow, really? Mel Blanc was in a coma and was not coming around, so one of the doctors asked how Bugs was. Mel answered back as Bugs. That's brilliant, that. Ah, here we go, we got another difficult jump. Ugh! Wow, I only just made that as well. There are carrots everywhere up here. I need to get the carrots. Give me the carrots. I need to jump off this, don't I? Oh boy. There's going to be some difficult platforming here. I need to get rid of this crab with its very choppy animations. I don't get why Bugs is so smoothly animated, but everything else is really choppy. Yeah, you're not wrong. Can you check for me when this was made? Because I can't quite remember. I have a feeling it's 97, but I could be entirely off with that. Yeah. Do I need that? Do I need that third one? And then, well, I can't jump off the crab surely because he's too far away. Let's do the Payday 2. Hey! 99! Okay, well, it's got no excuse for these animations then, has it? Ah! Oh, there we go, look. Oh. Oh, balls! Oh, thank goodness I had that checkpoint. 99, man. I mean, it does have the modern innovation of giving you infinite lives, I think. Yeah. So you don't run out of lives stupidly and then have to start all over again because you ran out. So that's good. Alright, I can get up. I'm sure that was exactly the way it was intended to be done. And I've not just gamed the system. But hey, if I have, I'll take... Oh, wow! Was that supposed to happen? Fantastic. Well, that should tell you everything you need to know about the physics engine. Okay. I'm sure that's not supposed to be... Hey! We'll have less of that. Thank you. Beggar off. There was also a Duck Dodgers game for N64, which looks decent. Dead by Daylight. I have heard of it. But I'm not 100% on its features, but I believe it's one of these survivally crafty, boring sort of games. Not my cup of tea, that's that sort of game, unfortunately. Same dev... No! Really? Why am I carrying these things around? I don't need them, do I? Or do I get up there? Yeah, I need to get up there, don't I? Same developer, that's insane. It's amazing, isn't it? I mean, this is clearly, like with the Donald Duck game, this is clearly a pay-the-bills sort of game. They have looked at the source material and made it work, I think. I mean, it could be better, because everything could be better, but it's decent for what it is. Oh, you... Right, so I'm going to go get one of those boxes, and I'm going to throw it over here. And hope it doesn't fall in the water. Yeah, it's interesting to see where people started. Well, there goes that. Hope I didn't need to get up there. It's like Way Forward. You think of them as being the Shantae developers, don't you? At least I would hope you do. Why is the camera pointing this way now? This is a forcible camera movement. I mean, I can push this around. Oh! Oh! And then I can roll under here like Abe from Oddworld. Way Forward did a ton of licensed stuff, and again, it was the pay the bill sort of thing. But it's always interesting to see how they took the license. Unfortunately, that is a bit of a sore point for me because I'm a big video pinball fan. One of the best and most celebrated video pinball games of all time is Pro Pinball Time Shock. Well, maybe not the most celebrated, but certainly the most respected for what it is, which is an extremely highly realistic pinball sim. They were going to remaster it, and they kind of did remaster it, but only did half a job. Because while they got some fantastic new graphics for the game, what do I need this for? Get lost. They made some fantastic new graphics, pre-rendered it looks real. More real than any game I've ever seen. They kind of ran off with the Kickstarter money somewhat, because they didn't actually promise everything that... or they didn't finish everything that they promised. So, kind of a pain. Thank you so much, Chris, for coming along. I hope you enjoyed this this review. That's review with a U. And I honestly look forward to your stream. I think it's going to be excellent. Again, don't have much experience with the Amstrad stuff, so I'm very, very curious to see what it's got to offer. So, yeah, see you later, man. Thank you for stopping by, and also thank you for your donation. Give me that, thank you. Right, so I need to jump on here. Oh. I figured I needed that other box to get up here with the box, but kind of didn't. Okay, sure. They also did Shadow of Mordor on the 360 and PS3, so I was saying... because that came out on the Xbox One and that, didn't it? So, was that a back port? Is that what they did? Interesting. Yeah, like I say, I'll it's one of them things that I'll never not find fascinating, to see where developers came from. There is another example I'm thinking of, a really good one, and I just cannot think what it is, but it's a developer that... oh, that's it! Digital Illusions. Yeah. Because, well, Digital Illusions, you may know from making such exciting games as Pinball Dreams, Pinball Fantasies, Pinball Illusions, and many others. And yeah, they became DICE, who made Battlefield. Utterly... well, like I say, it's fascinating. And I'm sure there's plenty of others. Oh yeah, my point about the Pro Pinball games was that they did the Kickstarter, it was successful. They did half a remake, but didn't really do everything that they wanted to or promised. Went off the radar, so they've not actually told anybody what's going on with it, so we're still left in the dark since like 4 years ago. And they're making like shovelware for mobile phones, so it's a bit of a shame, you know? In fact, it's a lot of a shame. Yeah, Ultimate play the game becoming rare. That's a bit different though, isn't it? Because they were making their own games and then they continued making their own games. In fact, they went the opposite way because they... Oh, really? Because they did sort of license things for Microsoft and specific Kinect games, didn't they, later on? What's the most recent Rare game, not counting Rare Replay? This jumping is not easy. Just take a drink. Yeah, what's their most recent game? That's another one actually that I've yet to play. Banjo-Kazooie, and yeah, I call myself a 3D platformer fan. I've only played 10 minutes of Banjo-Kazooie, and that's one of the big ones. Oh wow, hold on a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa. Did I have enough time? Sea of Thieves, oh yeah, of course. Totally forgot about that. Is this what you get for not having an Xbox One? Which is why I'm so thankful that Master Chief Collection came out on PC. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I've got to master these barrels, haven't I? Oh, they're doing Battletoads. They did Killer Instinct as well. And that was relatively recent. Or am I just There we go. Done it. Pluie. What did that do? Oh, it opened a hole. Yeah, is that still going? Because that was a season thing, wasn't it? You get what's it called when a game does seasons? Is there a specific term for that? I've got 99 carrots, and I can't get any more carrots. What does this mean? Clearly I ain't getting 1-ups because there ain't no 1-ups. Oh, it's a bone. Question is, what on earth do I do with this bone? Am I supposed to hit the pirate? Are these bombs ever going to go off? Yes, they are, eventually. Oh, I throw it at him. Okay, why? Why am I throwing a bone? Season 3 and nothing's been released since. Oh. You see, the only time I've ever seen it mentioned, and it's probably a lot of people played it when it was out. But the only time I saw it mentioned was when Ashens and Larry played it that time. And I think they both had to play as the same character because neither of them had any DLC for it. Which was kind of amusing. Delilah Studios. That's a strange... Wow. Is the hitbox just that precise? Glory be. Where am I supposed to go from there? There? What does the sign say? Do not feed the sharks. Oh. Oh. I think I... Oh, no, I don't understand. I think I was doing the right... Oh! Now that makes sense, actually. Yeah. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense in him. Thank you. Double Helix. I thought I recognised Double Helix, but what I'm actually thinking of is a music player for Android called Double Twist. That was a really good music player. I used to use that. It was quite good. Oh. I better get rid of this bomb. Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb. So what's the bones for then? Is this for attracting the paramites? Or the slugs? Oh man. I kind of want to play Oddworld again, but I know if I do that I'll just get fed up of it. Now here's the big question of the day, folks. How on earth do I get across here? Because bugs ain't going to jump that far. No, you're thinking of Double Fine, Reenthused. Tim Schafer and co. Use shark repellent bat spray. Well, I wish I could, but I'm a bunny, not a bat. So that's not going to end well. Let's throw the bone in the wrong direction. Why are we here? Because we're here, all the bones. So he'll go and eat the bone, but surely I'm just going to fall in the water, so that's not going to get me very far. I am without understanding. Do I need to climb onto that pole? Is that what we're saying? Yes, in fact I do. It's oh, look at them legs when he climbs up. That's you see what I mean? They really do have a respect for the source material, and it's you jerk. Am I supposed to bring a bone with me? Hopefully these are not. Well, hopefully there's enough bones in there. I mean, that's a good texture on the top of that bone thing. I don't know. I kind of didn't expect it. Well, I was thinking to myself, surely the shark is a non-issue after this point, but well, I was wrong. I was balls. I'm gonna need a bigger something. Are sharks dogs? I guess they couldn't put big hunks of meat in this game, so yeah, they've had to go with bones. I built the PC, I haven't edited the video together yet, but the video that I put up was just the case that I found, and I just wanted to show it off, because it's a really cool case. And yeah, I did do a video a couple of years ago when I built a Windows 98 PC, and it's the same PC really, it's just got a few additions to it, because it's running a Pentium 4, so it's not really suitable for 98. More suited for XP really. So that's what that video is all about, and the bot keeps bugging you about it because you're chatting so much. And honestly, it's not something I'm used to. Right, there's a carrot there. A carrot, as Jeffrey Hammond pronounces it. If you recognise that name, I'll be very impressed. Yeah, I was expecting that to happen, but wasn't really sure what to do about it. Oh, come on. This game is very familiar. Well, potentially you've played it before. There was a sequel called Time Busters on the PS2 and that sort of era. And for some reason that had Taz in it, despite Taz being potentially the most boring Looney Tunes character. Outside of Porky Pig. Porky Pig and Taz, not keen on really. Because Taz is a very much a one-trick pony. And Porky Pig, just a flipping... Who are you? You think you're all that? I know Porky Pig was around at the start, but yeah, he's just... He's got nothing going on. Tasmania on the Mega Drive. Was that based on the cat? I gave you a bone. What more do you want? Crimes. There was that cartoon in the 90s called Taz in Tasmania, or whatever it was called. I did watch that a little bit. Jeepers creepers, bugs cannot throw for the life in him. Right, flipping. Get the bone over there. Anything that followed Looney Tunes in the 60s didn't ever quite shape up, did it? I think there was some decent stuff in the 90s. Prole Feed 101, how's it going? Oh, for crying out loud! These jumps are just so difficult to make, just so you cannot see where you're going. Right, I'll try this one more time. Yakety smackety, yeah. They did that joke an awful lot. Because, why could Taz... Why could Taz... speak... Why wouldn't... Or couldn't Taz speak properly, and then the rest of the devils could? That never made any sense to me. Space Jam was good. Yeah, I enjoyed Space Jam. But yeah, so the 90s was sort of a resurgence of Looney Tunes, but it wasn't quite up to the level. Yeah, it really was, wasn't it, Mikhail? Right, so I've got to jump on this quickly, get the golden carrot, and then oh boy. So if I just jump, oh no, 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 no! Ugh. Don't think I ever watched Tiny Toon Adventures. But I did watch Tom and Jerry Kids. Or rather, I watched the one video that my grandparents had of Tom and Jerry Kids. It was awful. Don't know why we watched it so much. Hey! This shark doesn't play by the rules. I don't know. It's not the worst licensed platform I've ever played. It's not terrible. Honestly. The platforming could be better. But I just appreciate that it stays true to the source material. I don't appreciate, however, how I go through things. Hello, Talentless Muse. How's it going? Oh, Tom and Jerry Kids. Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't great. And the thing with it was, I wasn't very au fait with the rest of Hanna-Barbera's output. And I feel like not many people were. I mean, who the heck's heard of Squiddly Diddly and like Megilla Ice, especially in the UK? Was he called Megilla Ice? Megilla Gorilla? Something like that? And they were all characters in Tom and Jerry Kids. But I had no idea who they were. I just knew Tom and Jerry, so... Oh, I knew Yogi Bear as well. Which was weird because... Oh, the Tom and Jerry movie, man. Yeah, we had that on video as well. I watched that so many times and it never got any better. Because it wasn't really a Tom and Jerry movie. It was a movie that happened to have Tom and Jerry in it. Grape Ape. Now, I think my mum used to watch the Grape Ape. But he wasn't in the Tom and Jerry Kids show, as far as I remember. At least he wasn't in the video that we had. Come on, don't fall. Thank you. Please let there be a save point here. Please. I need a checkpoint more than anything. I don't want to have to do all that crap again. Checkpoint? No checkpoint. There's no checkpoint, there's just a jerk pirate. Come here. Kick you up the arse. I could set him on fire. Yeah, I mean, the thing as well, I'm a 90s kid, so... Oh, I got a steering wheel? What do I do with this then? Do I do anything with it? I carry it and then that happens. What?! Yeah, so I wasn't around when those cartoons were around. I watched a lot of... I watched Tom and Jerry when I was little, and I watched a lot of the older stuff. Wacky Races, Dastardly and Muttley and the Flying Machines. Loved them. And of course Looney Tunes. Yeah, well I used to watch a lot of Boomerang, you see, and they were all on there, back when we had Boomerang. You know what else I watched quite a lot of, and I kind of miss? Toonami. There was some good stuff on there. I remember enjoying Teen Titans quite a lot. I think I watched a fair bit of Justice League as well. Yeah, there's some good stuff on Toonami. Also, Powerpuff Girls. That was fantastic, and that was a cartoon of my era. Yeah, they certainly showed a lot of old stuff, and that, yeah, Boomerang. That's a good question, RJF. Why was Muttley obsessed with medals? I think it was less that he was obsessed with medals and more that Dastardly wasn't getting them. But Muttley was, even though Dastardly was kind of the leader, so he should theoretically be getting the medals. Speaking of Dick Dastardly, does it ever occur to you that he could very well win every single race that he's in, because he clearly has the fastest car of everybody who's in the race? But he farts around so much that he just gives the race away each time. It's strange. And it's something that probably only I have thought of. Yeah, if he didn't cheat, he'd just win. That's the thing. So, I mean, the only explanation I have is that he's just in it for the cheating. He don't care about winning. he's just there to screw with people, basically. That's my game theory. Right, so where am I going now? Am I going into the hole? I hope so. This level's going on forever, isn't it? Oh, another save point, that's useful. Yeah. Could be. It's not that he should win, it's that others must fall. They made quite a few spin-offs of Wacky Races, didn't they? Because there was the Penelope Pitstop cartoon. That was never on when I was little. At least I never saw it. So I wasn't really sure what it was all about. Let's just get rid of this bow. Ooh, I got a clock! The clocks are kind of your power stars in this game. I don't know what the golden carrots are. I think they're just... well, there's collectathon in it. Yeah, there was the Penelope Pitstop one. Was there another one? I'm seeming to recall there was another spin-off of Wacky Races. Might have been might have involved Peter Perfect, but I'm not certain. The Hooded Claw, yeah, he was the bad guy in the pit stop one. Hey! Oh right, that's just a shortcut back to where I was, okay. With additional sharks, because yes. Captain Caveman had its... No, Captain Caveman wasn't Wacky Races though. They were different. They looked identical to Captain Caveman, but they were different characters. They were Rock and Gravel, the Slag Brothers. There you go. There's your... Well, here's the thing. I remember a lot of pointless stuff, and that's just one of them. My brain only has time for pointless knowledge. Well, you know what the problem with this level is? It's too sparse. And the strength of 3D platformers, particularly the Collectathon style, is that they are sort of a cohesive world. So you've not got all these islands. I mean, I suppose Rainbow Ride in Mario 64 is an exception. And the other levels in this are like that. It's just this one ain't. So what did this do? Where was that one? It wasn't this. I should have paid attention, shouldn't I? Dastardly and Muttley, yeah. And that was excellent. I loved that as a kid. Dastardly and Muttley. Was there a game based on Dastardly and Muttley? I'm feeling like there was. I should get a bone and get them distract the shark, shouldn't I? What platform was it on? It must have been on like the Mega Drive or something, because I think that was a bit too old to be on PS1 and that. Oh, I see what's happening. The shark eats the bone immediately. That's why it's not working. So if I throw it all the way over there, yeah, he immediately gets distracted by it. That's good. That's a good feature. Wacky Races on PS2, that was decent, you know. For a licensed kart game, and I played quite a few of them last time I streamed. That wasn't half bad. You know what else wasn't half bad? The Looney Tunes racing game on PS1. I mean, it's okay. It's for what it is. It does a job, and it does it pretty well. Am I supposed to be able to get over there? I'm going to try going through the hole again, because maybe that's what I'm missing. This is a bit like when you press a switch in Doom, and you don't really know what you've done with it. 1969, yeah, that sounds about right. Because they were all, the original run of Wacky Races was 60s, wasn't it? Early 60s, and there were only 2 series of it. Which I wasn't aware of until I looked it up. Or rather, not so much there were 2 series, but there were only enough episodes to fill 2 DVDs. Was it here? Was it here that I opened up? Yeah, it must be. I guess I've got to break the last 2 of them. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. Enigma. How on earth am I supposed to get up there then? Ah, that's how. Honestly, I would love like a cartoon gangster thing that plays into all the noir stereotypes with the anthill mob. That would be excellent. That That would be absolutely excellent. And maybe maybe get a cheeky Looney Tunes reference in there with Rocky. Hey, Rocky. And all that. Oh, that's how you get up there. Except the... What? What on earth? So I can jump up there, no problem. Why can't I jump up here? It's the same height. That doesn't make a lick of sense. Pick it up, thank you. Oh, I meant to drop it on the ground, not throw it. Reasons, yes. PS1's dodgy. Oh, why did I put the box there? What a fool. It needed to go. Oh, hang on, it's one of those. I need to put a box there. I need to go and fetch another box. Oh, bye. Oh, the camera. Or indeed these 3 boxes. I'm sure. Is this intentional? If I spin around enough, does it... No, it doesn't. Well, I've already established that we can jump on top of 3 boxes with a little jiggery pokery, so... Yeah, that'll work. 4. So I've got 4 of the Acme boxes. I need to find the 5th. Oh, another clock. Excellent. Well, I don't know where the last one is, actually. It was towards the start, wasn't it? I'm going to backtrack. And I didn't really know how to reach it. Ugh. How's the audio quality, by the way? Because I'm using my headset mic. I normally use my Blue Yeti for streaming, but it's a bit of a pain in the ass to get it out each time. So, just wondering how it sounds your end. Does it sound okay? Fine. That'll do me. And I've got the added advantage of my headset being wireless, which means I can move my head around, and it doesn't sound like I'm moving around the room, which is just great. PS1, yeah, this is on PS1. It was 1999 we established earlier, so it's got no excuse for looking like it does. But it's still decent, you know. What's over? Oh, hello. Oh, we've got this again. Come on, we've already had this once. When are you going to throw one that I can throw back? Here we go. Oh. Thanks, Bugs, for not picking the bomb up. Thank you. There you go, have one of those. Do I only need to hit him twice again? Do we get to see Yosemite Sam? Because we saw him at the start of the level. Why did that not hit? And I would rather like to see Yosemite Sam again, because he's a brilliant character. Oh, okay, we've got 3 of them to face, I see. That makes sense now. I can use a bomb from earlier. In fact, I would hope that there's a Wild West level. Because the Wild West, Bugs Bunny cartoons are just some of the best. What's the one I'm thinking of? Hair Trigger. That's an excellent one. So long, Screwy. See you in St. Louis. And all that. And what's the other one? I can't remember the name of it, but it's where Bugs finds a massive piece of gold. And then this guy steals it, and then he ended up winning it all back and gambling. It's brilliant. Blackjack Shellac, is that what you're thinking of? That was, oh, that was a different one. That was with Daffy Duck. Can't remember the name of the cartoon, but yeah, that was good. I think as well, Warner Brothers are proper stingy with distribution of these old cartoons. Oh. Because a lot of them... oh, there he is. Now, what's the situation here? Is this a tiny... Oh. That could have gone better. There's a lot of cartoons that are only available on VHS and some that just aren't available at all. Right, I think I see where this is going. This seems like it's going to be a tiny tiger boss fight. Oh, or maybe not. Is it more like an engine boss fight? Oh, wow. Are you expecting me to throw it all that way? Yes, apparently you are. Ah. Yeah. I can try and find which cartoon it is because I have a lot of them. On my well, not on my PC, on my server. Don't tell anybody though. I do also have some DVDs, so it's totally legit. Yeah, they're such a pain in the ass with releasing things. And there's one cartoon. Oh, his health's not reset. That's good. Oh, the baseball one is. I love the baseball one. Tell you which other one I really like, and it's another Yosemite Sam one. Is it called Alibaba Bunny? Where he's in the desert. Oh gosh! And the Bugs is in the fort, and Sam wants to get in. That one's good. In fact, anything with Bugs and Sam is just automatically gold. And there's the one. There's of course the one that this whole situation's based off, Buccaneer Bunny. Have you seen the Blu-ray ones? Because the Blu-rays are taken from the original celluloids, and wow, they look amazing. Samity Sam, yeah, I had a mate who did that, and well, the thing is, you don't. Again, in the UK, Yosemite means nothing to us. Pick it up, Bugs. I mean, to me, it looks like it should say Yosemite, but that's another story. So we just called him Yosemite Sam. Ooh, definitely Wacky Daffy for me. I love what's it called? The piggy bank robbery. That is quality. I feel like Sarky Daffy just gets a bit too sarky for his own good. And I don't know. I prefer the wacky one. But there was a brief period sort of in between the two, and that was best Daffy. Of course, the real best Daffy is Duck Dodgers. Duck Dodgers. Did I get enough stuff?
Good, but you left some stuff behind you.
Yeah, I know. Oh, hello. Are we gonna? Oh.
Let me save your position.
I would love to save my game because that next level looks like it's gonna be rocky.
Thanks, Moyle.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Goodbye, Moyle.
Yeah, I'll play. I'll come back to that one. Which short is that based on? Because the whole intro sequence of this game is is practically playing through a specific cartoon, and it's the one with Merlin. But that's a really good one as well. The helicopter cap. You mean this? Bugs thinks he's Rayman. Everybody. Yeah, the the panels are a pain in the ass, aren't they? Because they're in 3 columns unless they're in 4. So if you depending on how you've got your Twitch set up, they look different, which is awful. I wish you could set specific sizes for them. Oh yeah, I knew what you meant, but I just wanted to show that off because I haven't used it at all, and I could have used it actually. It would have been would have saved me a lot of pointless deaths. But anyway, we shall leave that for now because we've only got 10 minutes left, and unlike the normal Friday streams, because I do stream every Friday at 7 PM, just so you know, I'm on the clock, and I've got a specific time I need to finish because there's somebody following me. Yeah, that seems like a good... there's probably a lot of people who do that, actually. Empty images in the default colour. You're probably better off with transparent images, actually, because Twitch has a dark mode and a light mode, doesn't it? So, that may be the better option. Anyway, just finish off. Oh, Pro Feed, thank you so much for following. Ooh, That was not a very smooth transition, was it? So, yeah, you can never get it right. The panels, you just gotta do best you can, and suffer basically. It's just like any sort of video production online. So let's see how much of this stuff I can name. This is a clip from the Centre for Computing History. Find that thing really hard to say. Centre for Computing History. And this is the 70s room, which is full of 70s stuff. So you've got a typewriter, you've got this floppy disk thing that I was probably putting in wrong. But it's got these gigantic 10-inch or 8-inch floppies. This is just a PS2 playing Space Invaders Anniversary. The 3D Space Invaders, which wasn't great, because the problem is you can't see the whole screen. I think I did discuss that in my video from ages ago. And I must mention this is my friend playing. I wouldn't play this badly. Mikhail is being very naughty and spamming the chat. That's happened twice, and I don't think people have done it intentionally, because I don't think Mikhail's sending 30 messages within a second. So I don't know what's happening there. Did you try and get the bot to tell you a joke? Let's get the bot to tell us a joke. There you go. Beautiful. Oh, come on. This clip goes on forever. Why didn't I cut this one down? In fact, let's hide the text so I can see it a bit better. Oh, come on. Move on to something else. This is some terrible editing. What did you do, Mikhail, to trigger that? Hey, here we go. Look, so this is my friend Chris playing, not Chris O'Regan, a different Chris, playing Space Invaders with a banana. I don't think we quite knew what we were doing, because the idea was that the bananas are hooked up to, I guess, an Arduino or something similar, and depending on which banana you have in your hand, it changes what you're doing on the screen, which is brilliant. But I don't think it was working so well when we tried it, because as you can see, he's getting blown up. There's probably a BBC Micro. There is a clip where I just walked down all the computers, and I could really have done with putting that at the start. But I didn't intend to have this on outside of the pre-show music-y bit. Yeah, the bot's very stringent about how much you can say. Maybe slow mode would be better, but well, we'll see if it happens again. Just stop being so naughty, basically. This must have been a C64, mustn't it? In fact, it probably says in the background there. And yeah, like I said, these were all taken when we went, and it was for the Space Invaders 40th anniversary. So it's all Space Invaders related. Man. I bet there was only the one as well at school, Enigma, that you all had to crowd round. Did you play was Granny's Garden on 64? Or was that I feel like it was. It was on the BBC Micro. $20. Wow, your school was rich. Here's the Space Invaders arcade cabinet, and now I must take umbrage with this, because fair enough, they've set it up with an emulator. Maybe they've got the original board, but maybe it's broken, or maybe they just don't have the original board. So they've set it up with MAME in the background. They've left the software filtering on, so it's all blurry. And maybe they've fixed it since, but I've come across quite a few Space Invaders machines that have had that, and it's just... It's another of my niggles. Don't know what this is. I think this is a Spectrum. Yeah, this is Spin Invaders on the Spectrum. And there's no spinning involved. But it uses character sprites, well, I don't know the full ins and outs of it. But yeah, it uses character sprites, and which makes it extremely easy. Also, I think that might be the same internals as the Philips TV I have. The screen looks the same, it's just the outer casing that looks different. and it appears to have stereo sound. Can't remember what we had in primary school, but in secondary started off with those Brown Link Basic PCs and then got RM Nimbus machines. I don't know what we had at school. I'm wanting to say Compaq, because obviously I'm a bit younger than you lot. So yeah, I'm wanting to say Compaq, and I got into a lot of trouble at school because, well, I like computers and I like fiddling with them. In fact, I got in a lot of trouble with my dad for the same reason. Now, this is Dragon Attack. This is on the Sword M5 computer, and the reason I pointed at the screen there was because I couldn't, and still cannot, work out what that UFO is supposed to be. Honestly, Enigma, tell me about it. I do tech support in my day job. I don't need it when I'm at home as well. Fortunately, I'm not like tech support for a piece of software. I just I'm the in-house IT for a company, which is a bit easier. It's a small company as well, and I'm working from home. Space Invaders on everything. I wonder if there's been more Space Invaders games or Doom ports. I would suspect Space Invaders games. Yeah, well, the thing is, Mikhail, it's always been the case, because growing up, I never listened to any new music, because my parents always put stuff like Led Zeppelin, Queen, and all that on. That's what we used to listen to, so that's what I grew up with. And so all my music tastes are 70s bands that are no longer around. I mean, my favourite band's Jethro Tull, I'll tell you that much in case of the quiz question on it. And I've been to see them live a few times. Flipping brilliant, but totally out of my time. And people at work keep saying that I was born in the wrong era. But, you know, I enjoy it. And, I mean, to be frank, there's more fun games from the old systems in my experience than there are the new ones. Having said that, Halo is my favourite game series ever, so kind of going against that. I don't know what all these computers are. They're all strange and weird. Passion Play, man. Passion Play took me a few goes to get into, but once I did, oh boy. You can see Adrian and Phil running through all the Space Invaders game we had on our Retro Tech Archive YouTube channel. Head on over there then. I bet that's a right treat. Here's all the PCs, and I think... since you're here, Computer Museum, did... you got a Silicon Graphics server, haven't you, or something like that? Oh dear. I can imagine metal fans perhaps aren't as into Jethro Tull as I am. You see, I like lighter music. I'm not keen on metal, really. There's bits that I enjoy. I enjoy little bits of AC/DC, but that's about as heavy as I'll go. Yeah, I don't recognise many of these. Is that that's an Apple IIe. Oh, there's one of them funny calculators, the little professor. Yes, actually, yeah, that's a good point. And I wrote part of an essay on that, actually. But it wasn't to do with the music, it was to do with well, the design aspects of it and the advertising aspects. Hey, it wasn't Tull's fault. They weren't even there to receive the award because they were like, well, we're not going to win anything. But and then they ran an ad, and yeah, that was some good timing. Anyway, it's about time that I finished off here. Unfortunately, we haven't got through the entirety of the clip. Oh, this was a computer that wasn't switched on, and we were trying to work out why it wasn't switched on. Sorry, Computer Museum, we were just fiddling with your stuff. Yeah, it's about time I beggared off and shipped you off to the next person on the list. I'll just make sure that he's online and streaming at the moment. Yeah, he's on, so better send you one over there. So thank you all very much for coming along. It's been great, and having you all chatting. It's not. I'm gonna be honest. It's not something I'm used to, but it was fantastic. So I hope to see you all for the next one. I'm gonna be on tomorrow, and I stream every Friday at 7 PM as well. So do come along. It'd be great to have you. Anyway, that's me. So send you on over to AF Retro now. See you all later. For some reason I thought that had stopped my stream, but it hasn't. Oh right, I've got to click raid now. Okay, right, let's go.